All right, here we are with a sound check. 1, 2. I'm a little loud. I'm gonna lower myself.
I'm probably gonna be loud too. Maybe
No, you're
not.
you're not that loud for some reason, and you're like close to your mic and everything. So I just need to lower myself.
Maybe I'm just not
Oh,
naturally
you know
loud.
what? Hold on.
Am-
Now, now talk. But you can't
yeah,
change
I
yours. I can
can't.
change mine.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
Yeah. So I just need to make sure that
Maybe.
I don't talk over you, because for some reason I'm still super loud. I'm
Your
at
mic is
negative
always the
25.
loudest.
What?
You're always the loudest.
I know, it's true. I just gotta stop projecting. Alright, guys, we're gonna be coming out live very soon. But right now, we're gonna kind of tweak a couple more things. I'm gonna say 30 seconds, alright? 30 seconds until showtime. What's going on, Rat Pack? Here we are, Ziggy and the Nelson. This
Yeah.
is a little different. I almost said this is the NJ Mallrat for a moment. We got to get used to this. It's Friday night, not our normal night. We are normally doing this on Tuesdays at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I did miss my cue because the whole Ziggy and the Nelson versus NJ Mallrat thing. But how are we doing, everybody? It is Ziggy, and here's the Nelson. How you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing pretty good, bro. It's
Yeah,
it's a it's a great Friday.
that it is. It's a little different feeling because it is Friday, so we can kind of hang out, and it's not as big of a deal. How was your drive up here? Down here, excuse me.
Dude, there was 50 cars at the full service toll. Does that happen all the time?
I've been seeing it lately. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You normally don't see that often, but I will tell you right now, lately, the last couple of weeks, yes.
That I don't get it.
I,
Where are they coming from?
they just maybe they're
Do you
from.
have one?
Yeah, it took me a
Didn't
couple of
you?
years.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say
took
you
me a
held
couple of
off.
years. I did. I didn't want to put my credit card up there, and then it's just so much easier. I had to worry about because I would get to work,
Yeah,
and
but
then 10 minutes at the toll.
well,
Like
it's
it's
not
back.
even that. It's also way cheaper.
So I was told that you get smaller expenses, but I never really looked into it. Do you know
No,
what the rate
you
is?
can like if you go on Waze and you put it in like a place that's far away, then there's tolls on it. It'll tell you the total to get there, and then if you put that you have Easy Pass, it shows you the total for Easy Pass, and it's way less.
Oh,
It's
well,
like
look at that.
30% at least.
Oh, cool. So hey, team, if you are in the
I'm
New
pretty
Jersey
sure.
tri-state area,
Well, because
give it a shot.
when I lived in Pittsburgh, if you didn't have Easy Pass, it was like $45 to drive to Pittsburgh.
Whoa.
Yeah, so to take the Pennsylvania Turnpike from New Jersey all the way to Pittsburgh is basically the whole way. There's like 50 miles left until Ohio.
Yeah.
So like, and
Penns, Ohio.
they charge a lot of money. It's not cheap, and you go through like 3 tunnels.
Wow, really? I've
Yeah.
never been out to. Well, I may have been to Pittsburgh once, but it was overnight, so I really don't know where I went in. We call it Pennsylvania, but it
Well,
should
no,
have been Penns,
in
Ohio.
Pittsburgh, there's like it's the city of bridges.
Oh, really?
There's like 500 bridges.
No way.
It's something insane.
It's something stupid like that.
It's literally the most bridges in one city.
Wow, that's a lot of bridges.
And like,
is it
so
overpasses too, or is it like actual bridges?
no, like legit, like from like a peak to peak or like over huge because there's 3 rivers.
Okay, but
Yeah,
that's still
three ri-
500. Like I mean, maybe
hold on.
100.
Let me hold on. I don't
Yeah,
know if it's 500.
we gotta look that
but
up because
it's,
I'm curious.
uh,
That to me sounds just like a lot of bridges.
well,
in just
so
Pittsburgh.
like when I was living there, like there would like be new ways to get places because like bridges were always getting worked on. So like one would open and then there'd be like five new ways to get different places.
Hey, that's pretty cool, man.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, listen, I always wanted them to build a bridge from Ocean Gate to Seaside. Think about how convenient that would be.
Wasn't there one?
I don't want to say that, but I think in the
No,
50s, yeah,
no,
because.
it wasn't. Well, no, it was like the 1880s.
Huh?
So
Okay.
what? So this area was hot.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, yeah,
so,
it's.
it was. You would come from Philadelphia to Bayville to what's it? Railroad Ave. You know, like Station Ave. Station Ave was where the train station was.
In the 1800s?
1890, yeah, like whatever
Cool.
it was. So that's why
That's.
it's called Station Ave.
That's. That's.
And then what's the one that goes from Route 9 to Station? Isn't that Railroad?
I'm unsure. I don't
But
want to.
that's where it went down through there, through Ocean Gate, and then it went to Seaside, and then up to Point Pleasant, and then to Asbury Park. And then
That's.
they would come back, pick up like seafood and everything, and then bring it to Philadelphia.
Wow. Look at that history of New
Bayville.
Jersey right there.
Dude,
Bayville was
Bayville,
it. Bayville Ocean Gate.
that's why that hotel was right there.
The one in
The one in,
Vets?
yeah.
Capone's place.
Yeah, that's why there was a hotel because that was a huge train station where people would stop between Philadelphia and Asbury Park to
I
New
wonder
York.
if the trestle was a part of that train, the
It was.
railroad. Oh, we used to jump
It
off that.
was,
It was so
dude.
much
That's what I'm
fun.
saying. Like that's all part of it. That's why I went through there and all fucking through everywhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, that would go from Lacey through Bayville, and then, as you said, it would go through Ocean
Yeah,
Gate.
everyone's like, "Oh, why didn't you have railroads?" Like, we already did that, bro. We're fucking way past railroads.
That's
Honestly,
great.
I wish blimps came back, bro. Like, dude, when we were kids, how many times would you see blimps in the sky? There'd be blimps all the time, bro.
I
You
don't really
used
remember blimps
Dude,
except for
there
when I
would
was
be
at
like
events.
it would be like yeah, but they used to fly around Bayville too. They used to be everywhere.
Well, there because we have McGuire Air Park and we have
Dude, there was
you know
blimps.
the what?
That's what I'm saying. There were blimps. Like, there's no more
Yeah,
blimps.
yeah. See, I can't. I wish I could just agree with you and say, yeah, man, I remember the blimps, but I don't remember the blimps.
Dude,
Now I'm
that's
trying to
crazy.
also remember what the
Mandela.
Mandela effect. No, that's just you saw blimps and I didn't. I'm trying to think of what the blimps are called that actually have people travel with them. There's a different name for them, and
Zeppelin.
a zeppelin. There you go. We got to bring the zeppelins back.
Fucking Led Zepp, bro.
Yeah, the Led Zeppelin. So you gotta always play lead then. Always.
It's. Well, I
It's
don't.
just dangerous. You know, you don't no smoking. Some jackabob would smoke. He'd light a cigarette.
You're telling me that we don't have better technology now?
Well, a zeppelin runs
blimp?
on helium.
You can. There's other things that float, bro.
Well, it wouldn't be a zeppelin then.
Dude, we fly around in like jet fuel.
Do you know what we should do instead? And I think this would just be kind of creepy
Did you see
looking, like
that
an insect.
that plane?
I did not
FedEx
see
plane?
the FedEx plane. No, I didn't. What FedEx plane?
You should look it up.
We're gonna look up the FedEx plane because I'm curious now.
It's bad.
Oh, that's not good.
It's bad.
Does it crash? Can I just type in
well,
the
it was
FedEx
a,
plane?
It was a
Hold
cargo
on.
plane. It wasn't a people plane.
Okay, so that's good. I'm
Yeah,
happy to hear
it's
that.
the
We're
only
gonna
thing
pull up
that
the
happened was-
desktop and we're gonna
I
show.
guess whatever crew in the pilots.
All right, now this is where I'm gonna need the chat if you guys are there to let me know if you can see what we're doing because last time we kind of screwed up because we can't see once we go full screen. It looks like everything's right.
Didn't you like move it over last time to see if you could see it?
I I did something and we're gonna try it again, but let's try and find it first. So you said FedEx
FedEx cargo plane. I think it was FedEx.
cargo plane crash.
That was the last one to come up. Because there's like a bunch of
At least
angles.
14. Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's.
Women, don't overuse this new bariatric
Oh,
gelatin
you
bedtime
lady.
recipe that's going viral.
I don't listen to women. Well, not once they yell. All right. Let's do that. So I should be good if we go full screen from here.
And has died following the fiery UPS cargo plane crash in Louisville, Kentucky. Chopper video over the deadly site shows the widespread damage. The plane crashed into buildings and erupted into a fireball after an engine detached from a wing during takeoff on Tuesday.
Damn.
Last night.
An engine detached from the... That's it right there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Holy moly.
Yeah, watch it.
Jesus.
UPS and FedEx announced they were grounding their fleets of the MD-11 planes. Tom Hansen is following the investigation.
All of their planes got
New
grounded.
drone footage shows the charred landscape that left at least 13 dead.
While he said drone footage, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like something that's going to be kind of creepy looking, but I think it would work. Get 2 drone motors in the front, 2 on the side, and 2 in the back. And it kind of looked like an insect, like a caterpillar. And you put people in the center, man. Fucking go. Like, you could probably get at least 100 miles. You know, go from South Jersey to North Jersey or something.
I mean, I'm sure they're trying to figure that out.
To me, that would be the next step.
After Tuesday's UPS plane crash, NTSB investigators and Kentucky National Guard are on the scene.
I pray that you would bring peace to the hearts that are here.
The community is in mourning, and families are remembering their loved ones.
Past 2 days have been a lot to process. It's been hard.
Lou Feeden, a
That's
beloved
sad.
grandfather, was killed alongside his 3-year-old granddaughter, Kimberly Asa. Matt Sweets, a father of 2, who was pulled out of the wreckage but
that's
later
terrible.
died at the hospital. And pilots Richard Wartenberg, Lee Truitt,
What?
The one guy made it out and then died after. That's fucking barbaric. He made it. That's crazy. The one had his kid with him. That was terrible. I'm not a fan of that.
Dana Diamond. 45-year-old Angie Anderson is among the 9 people believed missing. We spoke with Bob Travis, the president of the Independent...
You weren't thinking what I was thinking, were you?
What?
Come on, Tom Hanks.
No.
I don't remember the name of it, but
Did it
that's
show
what I
the
was thinking
crash
of.
yet?
What? No, they didn't. They
Bro, wait till
Association,
they're
which
missing
represented
because
the
wait till you
crew
see
on the
this
UPS
crash.
flight. He knew 2 of the pilots
fucking terrible.
personally.
These were highly trained professionals. You're not flying a wide-body aircraft around the world for UPS unless you have a lot of experience.
Travis says his
It's
organization
UPS.
is working with NTSB investigators who will make the final conclusions about what happened. But he says he has no
Damn,
doubt the
there you
crew did
go.
everything they could to prevent this outcome.
Oh my God, it's like a
Training is
carpet bomb.
robust. Repeatedly,
Yeah.
you're facing what it's like to fly the aircraft.
I understand that they say that they're missing, but you can kind of assume
If they were
that
on
they're
that
dead.
plane,
Yeah. Well, where else would they be? They couldn't eject themselves. They're not over a fucking ocean. I thought they were flying, like, you know,
no, they
over the
dude,
ocean. And
they were just taking off.
oh,
Like they went like, and then like it blew up.
ooh, it didn't have enough proportion or not enough
No,
propulsion.
it was on fire when they took off.
Is there another video?
Yeah,
then?
they keep going. They got to show
missing
better all the
danger
angles.
in some cases too. As
Oh,
we
there you
witnessed
go.
on the
Holy
video there,
shit.
It, to me, looked instantaneous. And it
Oh
looked
my
catastrophic.
God!
But it's your belief that
Dude, it's
there wasn't
it's
a whole lot
absolutely
that these
insane.
pilots could have done.
That's my belief.
Is there something they could have done? You're telling me air traffic control couldn't
Well,
see
I
they
think-
were on fire?
By the time I think it was on fire, if they slowed down, they still would have blew up.
You think that they were off the airfield? Let's back up and see where they were when we could see it. Because, holy moly. Like, look, they're over the gosh darn airfield. They're only a little
Yeah.
off.
But
Well, let's
there's
back
like
up. They
a
might be going
wall
down.
over there.
Hold on. Well, I mean, listen, I don't care if they crashed, but they crashed over civilians and public. Like, someone could have said, hey, you're on fire. Like, abandon.
There shouldn't be anything near that takeoff.
I don't know why it's not working now.
Cases too. As we witnessed on
Like-
the video there, it to me looked instantaneous.
Holy moly.
and
God,
it
they
looked
fucking took out
catastrophic.
electricity.
your
That
belief
guy's like,
that-
I'm out.
There wasn't a whole
Yeah,
lot. that
yeah.
these
There's
pilots
like
could
a
have
guy
done.
in
That's
that
why it looked
that warehouse.
pretty-
In the one video,
pretty hard to situation over.
He's like
Families
full on
continue
spraying.
to search for answers. Travis told us the Pilots Association will continue to stand with survivors
There's no more
and victims.
footage. I don't want to see people.
No,
just
we
mourning
should
and
go
whatnot.
just look for like people's clips that they upload.
Let's see here.
It was UPS.
UPD, UPS plane crash. 2025. Your question's answered. Well, here's a short version. Let's see.
The family in Louisville recounting a terrifying close call when that deadly UPS plane crashed. They say they were covered in jet fuel and had only seconds to escape before a second blast. Mary Ballinger was in the car with her children and grandchildren waiting to pick up her husband when she saw the plane coming down.
See, that's
Flames and
terrifying.
Smoke filled the air, and she pulled the kids down for cover, and seconds later, a second explosion. Her husband ran from inside the building, jumped in their car, and drove them straight to the hospital. That blast left the car's front grille charred. Ballinger's eardrum was burst, and her granddaughter suffered burns.
They were there.
I looked up, seen a plane really low, and then seen smoke and flames, and literally the nose of the plane
He blew
was
out his
pointed right
eardrum.
at us. I knew that I had
What the
seconds to get my
fuck?
kids out of there, or we was all gonna die.
Now, the family says the experience was terrifying, but they feel grateful to be alive.
Were they in the
The
truck that
family
they were
in Louisville
showing?
recounting a
the
terrifying
question.
close call when that deadly
All right,
UPS
hold on.
plane
Stop
crashed.
talking.
They say
I'm done. There we go. That's crazy.
So, I want to get a Zeppelin.
You want to get on the Zeppelin?
Dude, all the shit that's been coming out of planes.
Hot air balloons. This is a smaller version of a Zeppelin. It's like a
I mean,
private.
dude, think
Zeppelin.
about how fast you get somewhere. There's no traffic. Imagine
Yeah.
being in traffic in a hot air balloon. Like, come on, move your
Just-
fucking balloon.
Just being able to stop and like wait. There's like random people holding up like stop signs and shit because it gets so popular. Yeah, they get really good. Then you have people that get super good and they're doing like 360s
fun,
and tricks
dude.
and shit. I mean, that's what the whole Balloon
Joe
Fest is
Dirt.
for. Oh, Joe Dirt. I can see down your shirt. Oh, fucking pervert.
Dude, like, I'm so old now that like there's kids that work for me that like have never seen that.
That I've never heard of Joe Dirt.
They didn't know.
Now they do.
Yeah, I made them watch. I'm like, you
Right.
guys gotta watch it. Like,
Yeah. Life's a garden. Dig it. Like, you know.
they're classic. Like, you can't think they're not. If you don't think they're good, that means like there's something wrong with you.
Usually that is the case. Now you got to tell me something. Does your facial hair just grow in all white trashy like that on its own, or do you shave it that way?
My hair's all intertwined in my.
So you got a chance to choose, and that's what you landed on. That is a good movie. Fucking gator lady losing her finger. At least it wasn't my wedding finger. Oh man, one's in the chat for fucking Joe Dirt. And if you haven't
classic.
seen Joe Dirt, that's a 2, and you got to make sure that you watch it. Because
You should
trust
definitely
me,
watch Joe
David
Dirt.
Spade is a fucking hilarious guy in that movie. And you know, there's another couple of special guest appearances that you'll see. Christopher Walken. Hey, you're speaking to me all wrong.
Kid Rock.
We're gonna have to stab you in the face with a soldering iron. Yeah, you're right. You go get me a whiny burger with French fries, something like that. Get me a wham burger for that shake. Oh man, we can play some bumper pool.
Dude, there's so many classics from back then.
What'd you say? I
So
didn't-
many classics.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there'll be another good age of I almost said music, of movies. Recently, not so much. I can't name something that's too amazing.
Well, it's like everything's so corny. Everything's all B movie because they can't afford to make a good movie anymore. You to hit a blockbuster now is like almost insane.
Not necessarily, though. I just think that they're overthinking it and underthinking it at the same time. Because the only movies that they put thought or they try to put thought into, are superhero movies. And the only really good ones that happened were whatever the Avenger ones were, and a couple of, I think it's Snyder Cut, whatever that means. Sorry, team, not really a big superhero guy, but I'm
So
fighting for you.
so Snyder was just like he was the only
director,
one who
right?
made decent DC movies.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So thank you for that because I said I didn't
Well,
know.
he made it there. He put out like the whole movie, like the whole scene, all the like deleted scenes, and it was like a 4 hour long black and white. It
Really?
wasn't. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in color
No
because like they didn't
way.
have they couldn't
Oh, because it
afford the
wasn't
coloring.
finished. Yeah.
They couldn't afford it.
Oh, they couldn't have.
Like, because if you did 4 hours of it, it would have been like an extra $150 million.
Oh.
Because it's a 2.5 hour movie. So they do the extra hour and a half. It's like you would literally
Did they
have to.
show that in the theaters? The fucking Schneider Cut?
I don't know. I know it went like no, because it went straight to HBO during the pandemic.
Ah.
I'm pretty
good for-
sure
so
it
you
came
just
out like
stay home and
2020.
watch
Yeah,
it.
just everything then.
Yeah.
They released all of their B movies that like they knew were gonna flop during that time, and then they didn't make anything new. And then apparently there's like a ton of shelved movies that they made, but they're like too inappropriate now.
So they have to wait another
Because
10 years.
there's
is that what
like
you're
a
saying?
Robert Downey Jr. movie where like you know how he played a black dude.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he played like a Mexican dude or something,
Hmm.
and it just like they can't release it.
Well, they could. It would just be criticized.
Yeah, like too much, and it will, and then they wouldn't make the money off of their Marvel like Iron Man movies.
Well, no. They're. What's the next one? He's not Iron Man. He's
What-
fucking War Turtle or something. Warhead. Zombed. I'm helping you.
no.
That's the best I can do. Zed. No. I'm hurting you instead.
Well, apparently
He's Zod, isn't he? He's a fucking
no,
bad guy.
no, that's DC.
Oh. Well, fuck me. I don't know, man. I'm not a superhero guy. I said it earlier.
Doctor
Doom.
Doom.
There it is. That's, you needed to help me. That's all.
Well, apparently it's you know how there's multiverse bullshit.
Okay.
He's a Doctor Doom from one of the multiverses, and apparently there's gonna be other ones.
Bring in fucking Spider.
I hate multiverse. All the Spider-Mans are gonna be back, bro. Like, there's no way they don't do it again, which is dumb because it's like they should have just made a movie with all them.
A whole movie
Just
with just
do
all
it.
3 Spider-Man.
Just do it. Make $1 billion. Stop being fucking assholes.
Yeah. Listen, you start out with whatever the Tom
Like-
Holland is, and you have his buddy who's what, and whenever he wants, he brings the other Spider-Man in and say, hey, I got Rhino Sino over here. Rhinoceros. Do you know the guys? I don't know him. The Rhino guy.
Yeah.
At the end of Amazing Spider-Man. That guy.
See, I never watched who's that guy? Andrew
Garfield?
I never watched his.
See, I liked him. He was cool.
I haven't to be respectful. I don't really watch any of the Tom Holland ones either. I tried to watch it. It just like
I believe it was during the pandemic that it was just on TV, and I had
Yeah.
3 weeks off from Amazon, so my family and I just
I
watched,
watched
the
it.
fucking bang,
Yeah,
bang,
everything
bang.
you can.
Well, but it was just 3 in a row, so we just had a movie day or movie night, whatever it was. You know, had the commercials and whatnot, but whatever. We saw the movies. We did see the latest one with all 3 Spider-Men
Yeah.
in theaters, though. So, you know, like, so it was the first 2 that we saw on TV, then is what it was. Now that I'm talking about it.
Yeah, I think I saw that at home because it all comes out like a month later, so I'm not going to see it.
There's some things that I don't mind going to the theater for.
I'm going. I think I'm going to see Running Man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
See, that was so cool. And it's still a cool concept, but I was hoping for, I guess, a remaster or a remake, not a reboot. I think this is a reboot. Jay and Silent Bob had a whole fucking sketch on this, but
Yeah,
I think it's a reboot because it's something. It's new, the same, but it's new.
New, yes.
So I'm not a fan of the reboot where the guy's like, okay, everybody in the whole world is allowed to kill me.
Well, it's all social media stuff now. Like that's what it relates to.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't see anything except for the first trailer, and I.
Well, I'm
didn't
just saying,
catch-
like that's everyone. It's all on your phone. Everybody's watching you, trying to find you, because anybody can get you.
Yeah, I
That's what
understood
it
that
says.
part. That's what I said. Like So
I'm gonna
what
ask
I
my
liked
brother
about
if
the
it was
original
worth it.
Running Man was the fact that you got thrown into, another realm, in quotations, and you had superheroes or supervillains that were going after you. So you had to, fight against Flamethrower or Sub-Zero or, like whoever the fuck else there was. I don't remember. No, it's Iceman, not Sub-Zero. I'm sorry. But they had like the Electro Man. I think his name was Electro, and he like shooting fucking
That shit was
electricity.
sick.
Killing.
That was the first guy, right? And then
I-
he comes back at the end.
If I know that he kills the guy with the glasses, and I thought the guy with the glasses died like second or third. I thought that Iceman was the first one because I think the
You're right.
black dude gets smacked.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit was.
it was wild. That's
I
why I
mean-
thought that Running Man was cool.
It doesn't make sense. He was like the best guy on the best team, and they try and like frame him, and then they put him in something where he has to like fight his way out of it. Like that's what he does.
Is that in the new movie?
No,
or-
that's Schwarzenegger. He was framed and thrown in prison,
yeah.
and he was a commando. They framed him for killing his team or something like that.
In a war.
Yeah, like he was
Okay.
like.
Dude, the way you said that, it sounded as though he was like on a sports team.
No, he's
and
a
he was the best
commando.
on his team.
No, he's the commando.
Okay, because I was like, dude, no, it had to do with the army, man. I was,
No, I said
okay,
he was
good,
the best
good.
commando on
Yeah.
his team.
Yeah, and they just threw him in there. And
Yeah,
yeah,
and then they go and put him in something where he can like just fight his way out of it. Like he's gonna kill those guys.
they didn't. I mean, listen, Flamethrower had a goddamn flamethrower on him. Sub-Zero or Iceman, he had ice skates and a blade. Like Electro had a goddamn
Wasn't
zapper.
he was on ice skates, right?
Yeah, he was on ice skates,
That's
and he
so
had
sick, dude.
his arena was.
This shit's so
all ice.
corny though.
That's his gimmick though. So like everybody that was on that
No, I'm
course-
saying the whole thing. It's just like
Oh,
why-
I think
I
it's
watched
just him
because
in
I
general.
watched it like probably like 5 months ago.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, because it came. I was like, because when they announced the movie's coming out, they put
course.
it out, and I was like, I gotta watch it.
Oh, that's okay. Good for you. See, I haven't seen it in many years. My brother and I were talking about this the other day. My cousin Mickey, we used to go to what the fuck is it? Staten Island. We used to go to Staten. That's the one that's the fake New York, right? What's fake New York? When you go across, oh my god, I think it's Staten Island.
Fake New York.
Yeah, like like you have like New York City and like in between New Jersey. Oh, what is that fucking called? I don't think it's Staten Island. 'cause Staten Island's-
Bayonne.
No, that's fucking New Jersey. I
Oh,
don't
you're
know.
talking about in New York.
It's like in New York, but it's not like in New York. I have to pull up a map. But anyway, my cousin Mickey, she used to live in. I think it wasn't Staten Island. Staten Island's in New York. What the fuck was it called? I have to talk to my brother now. Anyway, and Running Man for some reason was always on when we went there, and it's just like a fucking movie. So it's not even like it's like a TV show. But we'd go there once a year in the summer, and fucking Running Man was on, and I saw it maybe one time after that in high school. Is what I'll say.
You watch it on TV?
Yeah, but I didn't see
'cause
the actual.
You gotta watch it like uncut.
I mean,
Dude, we've
it's-
like. It's crazy how weird movies are for TV because it's cut to fit TV.
Well, it's for the violence, for the runtime, and sometimes because of the commercials and the timing, they'll throw in some of the uncuts
To make it
scenes,
fit.
and but they'll replace scenes that are like necessary.
Correct.
Cinemassacre, fucking the angry video game nerd guy. He was talking about that. I think it was him. He was talking about that with the Halloween movies, and I watch him, so that's the only reason that I know what
It's-
you're talking about.
So like, we haven't ever, and like, how many times you go away for like 10 minutes and come back, and then you're like, just start watching it again. Like you know the ending, but you're like, I don't even know how that happened. And then you watch it like 15 years later, you're like, I don't remember this movie at all.
See, that's why I want to see it again because all I remember is the crazy way people that died, and it obviously wasn't the real way that they died because it was the
I mean,
the
you
TV
remembered it
cut.
pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, so that's kind of it. I do remember the crazy scene where they use CGI on the guy that's in like the UFC style fight, and old buddy fucking tosses him into the spikes, and the lady's like, you didn't have to really kill him. And he's like, well, you know, it's a part of the sport. Or I don't remember what he said, but he was just like shrugged it off. He didn't even fucking care. And it wasn't Schwarzenegger, but they made it believe it was Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I remember that. That and the flamethrower guy. He's the one guy is like looking across and he sees like a skeleton with medals, and he's like, oh, that's last year's champions. And fucking old buddy's like, that's last year's losers. Brr, fucking just flamethrower. It is awesome. That movie's so cool, man. Now it's gonna be some bullshit shell of a goddamn. Hold on a second here. Let's see here.
I think my brother's he's currently watching it.
All right, cool. I gained a subscriber today on like my stream for gaming, and for some reason when he watches on his phone, he can't hit the comments or anything like that. So he was literally talking to me through my PlayStation, like when I was playing. So it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought he was reaching out again. Yeah, I didn't want to just ignore. Oh
Nah, you're
God.
good. I was checking to see if he answered, but I think he's in the movie. I think it started at like 6:30.
What movie seeing?
Running Man.
Oh, he's seeing Running Man tonight.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
out.
Yeah, get out of here.
It
It's
came
out
out
of here.
tonight.
No, 6:30 probably.
Yeah, no, he's in there for another hour at least.
No, you think so?
Yeah, because it's like, dude, I went and saw. There's so many movies coming out. Like,
So there's a lot of previews.
It was like 30 minutes of previews.
Oof.
It was insane. It was like 10 previews.
Ah.
And honestly,
was
they're good movies. It's not like it seems like new stuff.
Was Five Nights at Freddy 2 one of them?
No.
No. I'm gonna be seeing that in 7 to 10 days whenever it comes out. My son's well, my daughter too. They're fans of it. We took them to the first one, so we're gonna see the second one. It's like $100 to take a family of 4 out. It's fucking dumb. Yeah.
Do you have a Costco membership?
I think we do, yeah, because my wife's at Costco today, yeah.
They have, it'll be like $80, but you get, I think it's $40 for you get 2 tickets and $20 in stuff from, it's AMC.
Oh, that's AMC though.
They might
would
have
Regal.
it
They
by
have
you.
to have
Yeah, by you they would have it.
I don't know if I do Regal. So this is the great debate, and I have to give Regal credit
Yeah,
where credit is due.
The food.
Yeah, their food is fucking good, but
that's why it's $100.
Yeah, their screen.
Because I go to AMC, I'm like, bro, I'll give you like the $11 for some pretzels, but like, I ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, there really is. The one in Brickville, I think, does have like chicken wings and.
Do they now? Good for them.
I think they do, but
I haven't been.
I don't know the quality. I don't know.
Well, see, that's where the issue is that if we go to the cinema on 37 West.
Yeah, that's where he is.
Marquee. Their screens are nice. Their recliners are beautiful, but their food is just not it.
Just go to the buffet, bro, right before you go in.
Yeah, but it's not the same. You got no matter what you're getting.
You can bring food in, can't you?
No,
or no, you can't.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to. But
like, you don't serve this. I'm not bringing in popcorn. I'm bringing in a fucking cheeseburger from Five Guys.
Imagine you can't. I gotta know if you can.
In Florida, you can.
No shit.
100%. I brought in a pizza. They're like,
brought in a pizza. Hey,
I literally brought in a pizza.
Yeah, you guys don't serve this. I'm sorry. I'm coming after work. I want pizza.
They didn't stop me. I was like, they're like, yeah, they don't stop you. I was like, fuck yeah.
I know for a fact though that if you brought in popcorn or pretzels or something,
that's disrespectful.
Like, yeah, that's disrespectful, asshole. I'm gonna bring in fucking linguine with chopsticks and goddamn soy sauce on the side.
You just can't stink. Like stink.
You can't.
Dude, if someone came in with some fish, bro, I'd be pissed.
Oh yeah, imagine that asshole right next to you.
You can't.
You have the whole cinema,
no fish,
right? And then
no fish.
Some jerk off sits right next to you. You have the whole goddamn cinema,
Can
bro.
of tuna.
You gotta just no. What's that sardine?
Oh my god,
salty ass sardine. One at a time.
I'd move.
Oh, that'd be too funny. Well, yeah, even if you were first and you already established your area, like you have your pop here, your fucking Reese's
I'd ask him
Pieces
for
here,
one.
you got your popcorn mixed with your goddamn warm pretzels, a little bit of cheese, right? And then buddy with the sushi over here sits down, opens salmon. Oh, you gotta move. At
I'd be
that
like,
point,
oh,
you
can I
gotta-
get some? And I would like put it on him.
I take my fucking salty, greasy. Thank you. Dip it in his soy sauce. Oh. Sneeze wasabi. Oops.
Hit him with some fucking cheese sauce.
Oh. Oops. Squeeze it like right there. You don't mind if I put my soda here, do you?
But no, yeah, that was legit. I mean, Florida, I feel like everything is okay.
Yeah, I can't speak for that. I wasn't in Florida.
You ever go?
Zillion?
You ever go to Florida?
Well, I've been to Florida, but not. Okay, so now you're gonna have me fucking say that yes, I went to one movie in Florida. It was the movie 300, and you fucking like. I was just gonna let it like. So I listen. I said it, and then I thought to myself, "Fuck!" I saw 300 with my brother, but nobody needs to know that. And then you go, "Well, what? You never been to Florida?" And then I was like, "Well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I've been
Yeah,
to
I know
Florida,
you've been
but
to-
I've never seen a movie there." And now I'm lying to you, and that's a fucking lie. I don't want to lie to you. At least twice. The first time it was just a mistake. Anyway, yeah, I saw 300 in,
Dude, at
in
college,
Florida.
I don't know how you feel about going to movies by yourself, but I would go to like a it was $4.50 if you went before, the matinee, like before 1 o'clock.
Fucking Abraham Lincoln.
Dude, literally $4.50.
That's
It was
awesome.
unbelievable. So I would go see the newest movie coming out, whatever it is, for $4.50, and like I wasn't gonna ask somebody to come with me at 12 o'clock. I don't really care.
Yeah. Listen, James said the same thing. He goes, I saw, what was it, Top Gun 2, and I think he
Top
saw...
Gun Maverick was.
You didn't like it?
Nah, it's legit.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
so
if
I was
you
gonna say,
didn't
you're
have-
the only one that I know.
If you didn't
that's
have
it.
fucking pride after that, bro.
That's cool. I've never seen it. Yeah,
You never seen it?
No. And James told me, if you're going to see it, you better see it in the theater, because you need to see it in the theater.
You don't. Do you have a big screen TV?
I mean, I've got the 48-inch or whatever that is in the center. That thing.
We should. We'll watch it.
We'll have a watch with me
We'll watch it
episode.
at my. I'm getting. I gotta go buy a TV tomorrow for my basement.
Yeah, we're getting close to having our. Oh, hold on a second. We never swapped this out here. We'll go back when we need the desktop. Let's just.
Oh, we're not in it.
Well, no, we're in, but so this is what's showing over here, and this
okay.
is what I'm changing it to over on this side here. There you go. So, I completely forgot that we had the desktop up. We're what, maybe 2 or 3 weeks away from the dungeon or the lair. I kind of forget what we were calling it. And then we're gonna be playing fucking NHL.
Yeah, I don't want to call it
Oh.
a cave because that's that's too cliche.
Yeah, I don't like the
gay.
cave. That's why I said
It's pretty
dungeon or
gay.
lair. Because you're down, but we're in. We got to use something studio. The something. What? Oh no, never mind. I almost asked what the
Like
name
the
of your
pit?
street was.
What about the pit?
The pit. We're at the pit. We're in the pit. Get in the pit and try to love someone. Ba 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 ba. Wow. Kid Rock.
Bringing back Kid Rock back up.
Fuck yeah. We brought up Kid Rock earlier, man.
I mean, he was in Joe Dirt.
The American Badass. Get me a wham burger with those French fries.
Def Leppard sucks.
Oh God. Hope you guys are having fun out there. We're chilling out at the Rat Nest here on this beautiful evening. It's 8:14, Friday, November the 14th, halfway through November. We've got about
It's-
4 weeks until Christmas. Gnarly, right?
Isn't it like, dude? The fucked up part is to think about like how many
6 weeks.
like Mondays it is until. Like when you say 6 weeks, it's like 6 weeks is a long time. Yeah, but it's like 6 Mondays.
6 Mondays from now. What's funny is my brother and I in high school, we were like, if you think about years in Christmases or
6
Easters,
Mondays.
like that, what'd you say?
6 Mondays.
6 Mondays. It's 6 weeks. We are 6 weeks from Christmas. Are you guys
wait.
ready? That's the question.
But yeah, what were you saying about Easter?
Oh well, what we were saying is like if you think about like, hey, if you go to jail for 3 Christmases, just think about how long one Christmas is. Like if you have to wait one whole Christmas, now you have to wait 3 whole Christmases. That's 3 years in the can.
Dude, like
That's fucked.
the first Christmas you're back, like that's a weird Christmas.
Oh yeah, I mean just in the first, like just being out of that area was got to be different. I can't speak for it because I've never been in like prison. I've been in like a holding area.
I've been cuffed.
Yeah. So
I've been cuffed to a bench.
you've been cuffed to a bench before.
I've been in BTPD before in the basement.
Yeah, BPPD.
Have you been back down into the garage?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I got one step further. The first I got was the holding cell. I'd never been to like OCJ or anything.
I was
like
I was still a minor, so I never. They said to call my mommy.
Yeah, they just had to call your mom. Hey, we got your mom on the phone. No, I mean I still call my pops, but like.
Well, everyone knows our family, so it's like.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, your parents are gonna be happy." I'm like, "Fuck, dude!" Like, God damn it.
What was funny is actually one of the first times I went to court, my pops just like walked into the back and like everyone was waiting in line to talk to the prosecutor, and I was waiting in line with them. And my pops comes up and he's just like, "Hey, how you doing, Mike, bastard?" And he gave me a little hit on the shoulder, handshake. Cuts in front of everybody, just walks into the prosecutor's office and, "Hey, how's it going, everyone?" And like he was like, "Yeah, I know like 3 or 4 of those guys in there afterwards. He was just plead not guilty, and like they're gonna go through everything else with you and whatnot." I was like, wow, he was just in and out in like 5 minutes, and
people. You gotta know people, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bayville.
Yeah, I mean we've been here since the 50s, Ocean Gate, Bayville. That's the 1950s, everybody.
Yeah, like, privilege is real. But you just gotta know, dude, I mean, it's the network, bro.
Well, in my dad's case, he just knew the good guys from being a bad guy. Like that's kind of what it was.
I mean, your dad's kind of like he's an outlaw still, bro. Fucking drives race cars.
Yeah. So some of his friends were the good guys at the time, but he knew some of the older, good guys from being a younger bad guy. If that makes sense. So like, like they just knew who he was from being in the system, and then some of his friends were also in the system at that point. So it was cool. Yeah.
That's how it works, bro. Spread it around.
Yeah, but you only get that once. After that, it doesn't matter. They call you Sunshine even in another state. Yeah, imagine. So, like, one of my, I don't know, I think it was my 2nd or 3rd time getting stopped. They asked me if I had an alias, and it was 9th grade. And Remember the Titans was I don't know if it was fresh out or not, but everyone said that I looked like the quarterback with the long blonde hair and everything, and I played quarterback. So when my brother, cousin, and I, and one of my friends, we all got in trouble, and they're like, "You have any aliases, kid?" And I was like, "Yeah, they call me Sunshine." So they wrote it down. And Nelson is the Karn. So if you look up, like if he gets in trouble in the future, they're gonna say, "Oh, are you the Karn?" And it's gonna be a thing, because I don't know, 2 or 3 years later. No, let's see, I was in 9th grade, so let's see.
That's so funny.
It was about 5 years later. I got in trouble in New York, and they were like, "Oh, Mike Tollett, are you Sunshine?" And I just fucking laughed. I was like, "Ha ha ha!" It was so
guess he
funny.
is.
And I was like, "Yeah, that is me. You found Sunshine, bro." It was so funny. Yeah. So even in another state, if you have an alias, they are gonna call you that alias. "Hey, Sunshine." And what was worse was my girlfriend at the time. She painted one of my big toenails out of the 9 toenails. I had my big toenail painted, and
They wrote it down.
Well, they have you take your shoelaces out and take, your shoes off and make sure there's nothing in your socks and everything like that. And when everybody in the holding cell saw the painted toenail, they fucking went wild. They were like, "Oh, look what we got in here, boys!" So of course, when I walked in there, I had to walk in like a tough guy, and I was like, yeah. "So, which one of y'all were talking? Let's fucking get this over with now. Which one?" It was so. I'll just tell the quick story. So it was just, a bunch of, black and brown dudes, but it was just me and one other white dude. And of course, there's the white guy that was mouthing off. So he's like, "Yeah, it was me. Shut your fucking mouth, kid." And I was like, "I don't know who you think you are, but I'm in fucking jail right now. There is no lower. So why don't you stand up and fucking say it to me?" And of course he did. And he was a little bigger than me and a little wider than me. This fucking skinny black dude's like, "Oh, we about to see some white dudes fight," and fucking I get grabbed from behind. It's like, "Tollette, get over here," and they pulled me out, and they kicked me out the back of the fucking jail. Fucking street light, single little street light. Get
classic,
out of here.
like
Bro,
a classic scene.
Straight up, they kicked me out. Like it was nuts.
They're like, "This guy isn't worth the trouble."
They didn't even give me. Well, so they slipped a fucking ticket in my bag. I had to go back to fucking New York, 44th precinct. So, goddamn. So dude, they kicked me out, and I don't know where the hell I am. I had to get back to what was it, Yankee Stadium. It was for the Big Four concert, and fucking look like some guy's pushing a cart. Like, "How do I get to Yankee Stadium?" He goes, "Oh, first thing, you see that subway with all the lights? Go there. Stay under there. When you get there, go that way and just keep going straight, and you'll run into it." And I ended up running into it, and holy fuck, man, what a night. That was gnarly. Yeah. So that was that's when I heard that Sunshine, my alias, went from New Jersey when I was, I don't know, 14 or 15 in ninth grade, to when I was 21 or 22 in New York. That was hilarious, man. Yeah.
That's insane.
Good times.
Sunshine.
Are you Sunshine? God damn. God, orange toenail as well.
It's funny because you can see it twice. They'd be like, "He's Sunshine."
Yeah, I know.
Fuck yeah.
But they had a cool fingerprint system. Dude, you just fucking put your hands on like a scanner and it goes...
Yeah.
Not in Bayville, dude. You gotta do the whole...
Yeah. I mean, they probably do now.
I don't know now. I haven't been in trouble in a while, but I'll tell you what, man. I had...
well, like, I went and did my fingerprints for,
Thank you for
gun
the laughs
license.
in the chat. I see that. Appreciate it. my grim life, or at least in that area, is your pleasure, and that's what we're here for. That's the Ziggy and The Nelson show.
That's definitely the point.
Do you want to hear the post story to that? What happened?
I mean, did you at least get to the concert?
Oh, well, I was there first. Who was first? It was Anthrax, I think. So it was the big four. Anthrax, Megadeth, Slayer, Metallica. So I saw Anthrax, and at the end of Anthrax, I got we had floor seats. I got crowd surfed just before the pit seats. So the pit seats are more expensive. We were in between. The guy goes, "All right, go that way," and it was the tunnel for the Yankee Stadium. And holy shit, you can make it to the street. I had no idea. I was also rather drunk. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that I browned out. I may have took a wrong turn, but holy shit, I made it to the street, and I go, "Wow, that's weird, man. I've never had to leave a venue in order to get back in after crowd surfing. I'm not crowd surfing again." So I get to the front of the line, and I'm waiting patiently. I'm cool. I already have my wristband, so I know that I'm good. No, you're not. There's no re-entry.
You can't get in.
Nope. So I'm waiting in line. I have my ticket in hand, and he goes, "Oh, well, this ticket's been used." And I go, "Well, yeah, I know. I was already in there. I was in the pit, and I crowd surfed, and they told me to, go through the tunnel, and now I'm here." I thought that they would understand that. Well, the guy goes, "Well, there's no re-entry, kid." And I go, I wanted to say, "Well, why did that guy tell me?" That's about as far as I got before a fucking cop came, and I'm not kidding, man. Just gave me a nice little hit right here, grabbed me, 270 into the wall of Yankee Stadium. Well, no, it wasn't there yet. It was on a column. Found out that I was from New Jersey, then threw me onto the Yankee Stadium wall, spreaded me, tried to get in my story and everything like that. And I'm not going to go into detail too much, but yeah, that's like when all that happened. And then instead of taking me to Yankee Stadium jail, they fucking took me to the 44th precinct. Like, dude, I'm talking like 7 or 8 blocks in. Like, I don't think you're supposed to do that. Maybe though, I don't know. I've never been arrested before. Well, yeah, not in New York.
I've only ever been one time. Every other time I should have, nothing happened.
Yeah, good for you. I have the worst luck.
No, most of my times I've seen the cops were like at my house for like a party.
I was about to say when you had like your Indians and Cowboys party or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly every one of them. And then every other party basically by the end.
Yeah, but those were always fun, eventful.
Those were insane.
Little beer pong, little fire, you know.
A lot of keg.
A lot of keg, yeah.
Kegs.
We needed like a lot of beer. That was in North Carolina. You remember that? Were you?
Yeah, definitely.
You were there when we were looking, because you picked up the keg. I remember that. But were you with us when we like found it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm still gonna tell the story for the people out there.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was like the hardest keg ever. Like that, they didn't even understand it.
No, that's why you have to tell the story. Like we're in North Carolina and we get there for, what was it? We're supposed to be there for 3 days or 4.
Yeah, 3 days.
3. It may have been 4.
Well, it was 3 whole days.
And then we leave on day 4.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
So we get there, right? We bought a 24-pack, 2 12-packs, and
we drank like 70 or 80 beers.
We bought multiple beers, cases, I guess you'd say. What was it? 4 hours, 5 hours? Like
it was gone.
It was by the end of that day.
Yeah, but there was like 9 people by the time it was done. So it's like.
Yeah, so let's back up. It was 4 of us. It was the Nelson, myself, Woody, and my brother James. We all packed up into the Nelson's Camaro.
Monte Carlo.
That's what I meant, Monte Carlo. I'm sorry. I was thinking Earnhardt, but I wanted to get the right car first, and I was wrong. The Monte Carlo, the Earnhardt edition. And that was an awesome ride from New Jersey to North Carolina. We make it to Carolina. We buy probably 60 to 70 beers.
We played video games.
So I didn't want to go too far.
It was even crazier.
Okay, so now I think as a podcast, might as well, like, that's what this is about. We're telling the story. So I'm going to start off with the first event of the night, which was me hitting a fucking raccoon on the 70 circle. No,
it was an armadillo.
It was an armadillo.
It was, dude.
He was my co-pilot, so
it was like it was like a big thing with like a fucking thing on its back, bro.
Okay, he was my co-pilot. I was the driver, and I thought it was.
It broke my wheel bearing.
Oh God!
And you forgot something. No, we were driving out to.
That was in the 70 circle.
No. It was like at Central, bro.
No.
It was, oh no, you forgot. We went back and then we left from Central. So I don't remember where you hit it then. But it was on the way back. And I was like, if you didn't forget this, we wouldn't have hit this.
That's too bad. We forgot something.
But
now I feel bad. I gotta remember that part.
Dude, my wheel bearing was fucked up forever after that.
That sucks.
I fixed it like 6 times.
Oh, well. Okay, so anyway, we all packed into his Monte Carlo. We hit Route 70, and before we even it was the first circle. I'm telling you, man, because I was coming around and I was coming back onto 70, and I thought it was a raccoon, came out, blow, fucking, and I was like, fuck, I hit that thing. That sucks. All right, keep going, and they were trying to get the PlayStation 2, and my son has the PlayStation 2 with the screen.
Yeah.
In his room.
That's crazy.
And it still works. So we had a 122 car outlet and we plugged in a PlayStation 2 with a fucking flip screen, and we had NHL. What was it?
Three.
I would say 03 or 04.
Something like that.
And it would freeze
After
on,
one
like,
period.
Yeah.
Every
you'd
single
get,
one.
You'd get one full period, and then I thought it was like with 10 minutes left in the second period, it would freeze.
So I was like, we played the first period.
Yeah, you just played the first period and that was it. And then even if you made those periods like 20 minutes, when it hit like minute 13 in the first period, it would
same
just
amount of
freeze.
time.
So that sucked. But you would still get one full continuous. We played that, and then we played the Bubble Buster game for a little bit. I forget what it's called, Bust a Move. It was in the arcade. James liked that one. I think that was it. Was there any other games that we played?
Did we
I
play
only
FIFA?
remember those. Oh yeah, FIFA Street. Oh, FIFA Street went hard. I forgot about that.
Because I remember we had 3, and I'm like, damn, like none of these games work, and FIFA worked.
FIFA like completely too. No, Bust a Move worked though. It was just it wasn't fun.
Yeah, but it's bubbles.
It's bubble. Yeah, you
I played it on my
bubble.
phone at that time.
Well, and you and I were in the front seat the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just in case you didn't hear, we didn't have the same phone technology. That was when 2011. So we had like primal apps. Like you couldn't do exactly.
They were widgets.
They were widgets.
They were not apps.
Well, if you had an Apple, it was an app. If you had
I had
anything else Android-wise,
I had an
it was
Android
a widget.
for my first smartphone. I couldn't afford an Apple yet.
I never wanted an Apple because like everyone had the same thing. I like the fact that with the Android you could choose. Like, dude, there was like 10 different phones you could choose from, and I would always choose one that nobody else had because when someone, holy shit, what's that thing's about? I had the Sony Ericsson that was the PSP with the Madden that was installed and Need for Speed Street or Need for Speed Underground.
They don't still make that, do they?
No, not anymore.
Sony phone.
Dude, I might have it in my time capsule thing that I have. I'll try and bust it out for the next show. I'm telling you, I definitely, dude. You slid it up like the cool sidekick flipped. I know, but you had the slide kick. So this had a slide kick, and instead of having your toggles like this, it was touchscreen. So it was like touch analog.
Yeah,
it was awesome. Madden was sweet on it.
Yeah, because you're not like held to the stick.
Yeah.
Sticks, because sticks on old controllers are awful.
Yes and no. Mad Cats were horrible. If you had the official PlayStation, they were fine.
Yeah.
But anything else at that time, you're right. The sticks, they would have the drift easy. It was bad.
Mashing.
I'm trying to think. There's like an Odd Jobs or something that used to sell EA Sports blue PlayStation controllers. They didn't have the analog sticks. Bro, they were like $5 and they would last for 6 to 8 months. They were the best knockoff ones. You didn't have to spend $39.99 or whatever it was. And you get them at like a Caldor or something.
The only knockoffs that work have to be plugged in. You have to wire them. The wired ones always
Wireless,
were good enough.
No.
Yeah, because there's whatever extra tag, I don't know. You spend the money on a wired.
It's 1-to-1. Like you plug it in, when you press X, it's X. It's not, you don't have to worry about a dongle.
Yeah.
And if you have a shit dongle from like China, and you press X and it's X instead, that makes a difference, especially if you're in a fighting game or a sports, any game. I mean, if you're going to be swinging a sword, same thing. I'm wired regardless. Speaking of that, I was in a Mortal Kombat tournament last weekend. Bro, I can say it on here because no one from the FGC watches. The offline versus online, I'd rather online.
Yeah?
Yeah. If I was in the FGC, if I was on Twitter, if I was the NJ Mallrat right now, I would be saying, offline's the way to go. It's so much more fun. It's 1-to-1. It's fast. Bro, 2-4-2 is one of my combos that I always do. A block. Oh, it's a punish, 2-4-2. If you press it too quickly, only stand 2 comes out. So I was playing my first fight was my first fight was against a pro. His name is El Kukui. Always in top 3s, top 4s, and it was my first game that I played. When I got to the tournament, everybody was already locked into their own games. Hey, Mallrat, how you doing? You know, I still got greeted and everything, but like everybody was already practicing and everything.
Yeah.
So I just stood off to the side. I was like, oh, well, whatever. It's offline. It can't be that big of a difference, you know. Holy crap! Like I pressed, oh cool, there's my turn, 2-4-2, and it was stand 2, and then like I could feel the guy like, the hell, and like, you know, he did his combo for 50%, and then I was like, holy shit, okay, let's not let that happen again. So I've got a mix up where it's either, you know, forward 3 would be the X button, so it'd be like forward 3, and then it would be an overhead would be 4, if I would, you know, forward 4, or I'd go with a low. I would go for either the 50-50 mix up, and the second button would never come out, and it really sucked. Def, where the, oh cool, okay, so there you go, Running Man, you get the thumbs up.
When did you see Twisters?
No.
The new Twisters?
No.
You should see the new Twisters.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. I don't really watch movies, but if my wife and I are having a movie night, I'll remember Twisters.
That's
Put
a
that
good
in there.
one.
I'm supposed to see...
Definitely with the kids. It's a good one with the kids.
I'm supposed to see Highlander, though. Like the old school Highlander.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to see that. So,
What
like,
do you mean?
Like,
They
I haven't
made a
seen
new one?
I haven't seen what?
Wait, what?
I haven't seen Highlander before, and I already said like that's the movie that my wife and I are gonna watch
You should
next.
watch the TV show.
What do you mean the TV show?
Bro.
The immortal dudes that go through the future and time or whatever, cut off their heads. Highlander, yeah.
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a TV show then. What's is
No, he made movies.
okay. So why do you want me to watch a TV show instead?
You gotta watch the TV show, dude.
What do you mean? I gotta see the movie. I was told to see the movie.
Dude. This, like, I forget, it was like Highlander, and then,
So wait, did the TV show come out before the movie? Because doesn't he kill the guy at the end? He cuts his head off or something? Isn't that like the whole thing?
Hold on.
I hope I'm not saying the wrong movie name. I'm like a bunch of swords, and the only way to kill the immortal guys is to chop their heads off, right? Yes or no? I might be wrong.
I don't even know, dude.
Because I don't even know, man.
I only know about the TV show.
You only know about the TV show?
I don't know about the TV show.
I really hope I'm not wrong about what movie I'm talking about.
Yeah, this looks...
Let me see who the main character is. Because I think it's Bill from Bill and Ted. He's ha ha ha. That's it though. He's got the fucking sword. Yeah, I have never seen that, and I was told that's a movie I have to watch. So it's either Highlander or whatever you just said.
Dude. This show, this and Xena. Remember Xena Warrior Princess?
Yeah, I saw that when I was a kid. That Hercules. My grandfather
These are
used
like
to watch that.
the 3 shows in a row.
I've never seen Highlander. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, that's insane.
You know what? I bet you The Pretender was on after that. Either that or my mom only stayed at my grandfather's for an hour.
That's unbelievable.
Because that's what I would do. I'd go to Lakehurst and, you know, we'd go see my grandfather for an hour and a half, and we'd see Xena Warrior Princess, Hercules, and I thought we saw it must have been the beginning of The Pretender then.
Technically, that zombie movie was 6 years before this TV show.
The zombie movie?
Or whatever movie you were talking about.
No, it's Highlander. It's the movie. It's the zombie movie.
No, it's not the same thing.
Oh, it's not?
It's not the same thing.
Oh, okay. I thought they made a TV show based off the movie.
He's
That's
immortal.
why I was asking if, like, how is that a thing? Like, I was told the guy got his head chopped off at the end.
I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it
Could
is.
be.
He's
TV
an
series?
immortal.
Yeah, it's immortal. So listen, this is all I
Kills
know.
other immortals.
It's like the fucking 80s or something, and
It's on Prime.
Is it really?
Seasons 1 through 6.
The TV show is.
Yeah.
Okay. You said it's good for the kids?
What?
You said it's good for the kids?
Twisters.
Oh, Twisters. Not Highlander. Not recommended for the kids.
No, I mean they'll probably just be like, "What is this?"
But why?
I mean,
God.
if they like the movie, they might like the show.
Well, I mean that would make sense.
But it's like one of those things. Like I don't know if it can't hold up.
No.
This stuff like to the '90s, '92.
I mean, so as long as you watch the Star Wars in the direction that they came out in, all right, or in the order that they came out in, if you show them 4, 5, and 6 first in this day and age, and then you show them 1, 2, and 3, I think that the movie holds up. If you show them 1, 2, and 3 first, and then you show them 4, 5, and 6 after that, I think that they will lose interest because what pulls you in to the original trilogy without all the special effects and bullshit
Yeah.
is the story.
Yeah, it's a good story.
If you watch A New Hope, Empire, and Jedi, you fall in love with the story, and it's enough action with like because it's new, everything's new. The lightsabers are fucking cool. Oh, whoa, they got laser swords, and then in the second one, they're fighting with them for real. Because in the first one, they're like, like it's fucking lame.
Darth Maul.
Oh, well, that's why when they see the Phantom Menace,
Yeah, they're like, "Oh shit!"
they see the pot. Dude, it opens
That
up.
game is the shit.
It opens up with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan fucking beating people up with like more laser sword action in the first scene of the first movie than like Empire Strikes Back in total.
Yeah.
And then it just gets better from there. I mean, the second one's kind of a love story, but if you watch it as an adult, I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan. When I was younger,
haven't seen it as an adult.
it was fucking dumb.
But
I didn't
it's
really
like
like it.
Yeah, it's everything changes when you're older.
Yeah, so like when I watched it again, it was probably about even 7 to 10 years ago now. It was like 25 or something. I was like, oh, you know what? I understand it, you know, because I was watching it for the content at that time instead of being a teenager and just wanting to see cool laser sword fights, which was like it was still there in the second one. But I'm still gonna call it the second one. I don't care because you know what I mean, Clone Wars or whatever. It was too whiny for me at the time. But then like you watch it again now and you go, holy shit, there's enough action.
Is that the one where did he kill all the kids in the second one? Yeah, that's right. Is that the third one? Is that
I think it's the third one because he finds this. I don't remember that now. Wow, because like I said, I was like 10 years ago. It was like 25.
I feel like that's at like the end of the second one to like show the full change, and then the third one is like all the extra shit where he's fully in.
I'm going to plant my flag in the second one is when he killed all the younglings because he's watching Padme, and he like gets his first job on his own, and he learns about where his mom is. And he leaves in the middle of the night, and then he comes back.
It's in Revenge.
Revenge of the Sith? Really? Okay,
It's
so
got to be right in the
I'm
beginning
wrong.
then. When does it happen?
I remember him being.
No, I think he's still. I think he's getting. He's getting laid in the second one.
Yeah.
He's getting laid.
See, I thought it was during that time. Like, he was rolling around with Padme and shit, and Obi-Wan's getting beat up at, doing his own side quests. And I thought that he caught wind of where his
It's all
his
on
mom
Disney,
was.
right?
What?
It's all on Disney Plus.
It is. Well, yeah, so James just went through it all. James he watched 4, 5, and 6. And then he goes, you know what? I'm kind of interested. I've never watched Star Wars before. And he had the paternity
There's so many
leave.
now.
Oh, what?
There's so many now.
Oh, well, yeah, there's 9. So he machine gunned 9 in like probably 15 days. Like it was about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
That's like a 6 day. If you're on paternity leave, that's like 6 days, bro.
Well, I don't want to misspeak, so I'm going to give him a 2-week grace period. But if I went through the text messages,
well, I wouldn't be into it. Yeah, it's hard to watch. They're long, aren't they? The new ones are pretty long.
I mean, not really. They're 90 minutes to 2 hours. Like that's a movie.
That's a short movie now, dude. Like Running Man's 2 hours and almost 20 minutes or some shit.
Get out of here.
I mean, he's
140.
running. He's running for a month.
He's running. It's a whole month, man. It's a long time.
Month and 2 hours is crazy.
Yeah, so we should do the math on that. Find out what the running time is from when they start and see per minute per day. Like how many minutes per day or what am I trying to say?
Yeah, like how do you skip time?
Well, I mean,
he's got they never show like I don't know. It's like they jump around. They never eat. They never sleep. They never go to the bathroom.
Well, of course not going to show that. They just edit those parts
no,
out.
But it's just like a day will go by, and then like they're just where they need to be. Like I get it because it's a movie. You got to keep it going.
Yeah. So I wasn't even trying to be a jerk like that. I just want to know, like, if in the movie, right? You said it's 140 minutes. Let's say 25 minutes in, he enters the game, right?
Yeah.
And he has to be there for 30 days. So from like when they start until they finish the game, X amount of minutes, right? It's like 75 minutes. So if you did 30 divided by 75, every X amount of minutes in that movie is like a day. Like that's what I'm trying to do. That's like algebra right there.
Isn't
Let's see. Let's just just estimates.
Isn't that how what's his face did Christopher Nolan did Interstellar?
Something along those lines. Yeah. So I don't know if like 0.4 means every 4 minutes or every 4D minutes is a day. No, it can't be a day. So, or it might be every 40 seconds is a day. Because there's 75, so 30 days divided by 75 minutes. I think you have to find out what days are first. So how many minutes in a day?
No, you need to, that's what you need to figure out, and then divide it.
Yeah, so you have fucking 24 hours in a day. 24 times 60.
It's
so 24 times 60. 24 hours times 60 for the minutes turns into 1440. So that's 1,440 minutes. So if you do that times 30, that's your month, because that was only one day, right? So it's 1440 times 30. So it's 1,440 minutes times 30 days. That's 43,200 minutes. All right. So we do divided by 75. No, see, maybe it's 75 divided by.
Hold on. No, hold on. You have your number, right? The big number. You have that big number.
43,200.
So then you do 75 times 30. 2250 divided by 2250.
So the 43,200 divided by 2250. Every 19.2 minutes is a day. So that's what it is.
That's not right.
No?
No.
No, because you can't do 30 of those.
No, you should do the number divided by 30.
Well, that's what I originally did. But
what did it come out to be?
So 30 days divided by 75 minutes. Well, yeah, because we're still doing that. So that comes out to be 0.4. Is that every 4 minutes is a day then? So if every 4 minutes is a day, 4 times 30 is 120. It's not 75. We need to find out what times 30 equals 75.
I think, dude, we're doing math right now. It's not.
Our math is not working right now.
Too many bowls.
Well, that's because we're trying to figure out 30 days into how many minutes. And you have to do the minutes. Like, you have to find out how many minutes in 30 days. But I don't think you have to do that in this specific case. Because we're just trying to figure out, like we're watching a movie that in 75 minutes, it's making 30 days on screen time. So we want to figure out how many minutes is in a day. Yeah, it's 30 divided by fucking 75. And it comes out to be 0.4, man. What's the 0.4, dude? What is it? What does it mean? Oh, okay. Do you want to use AI and just ask out loud, hey, if in a movie that is 75 minutes, it's representing 30 days. How many days go by per minute? You want to give AI a shot at this? I think we should. Thank you for cracking up in the chat. I really appreciate that.
retarded
we're trying to figure.
Honestly, I don't even know what question you're asking.
I'm gonna ask artificial intelligence. Okay, let's give it a shot. If in a movie that is 75 minutes long, it represents 30 days, how many minutes is in each day?
I think we need to flip it the other way.
1 minute of screen time represents 0.4 days, approximately 9.6 hours. No wonder it didn't give me a fucking easy answer, because it's not even a full day. I'm asking for a goddamn day, dude. So every 2.5 minutes is a day. They give you, so it's the calculations is 30 days divided by 75 minutes is 0.4 days per minute. So then to convert to hours, it's 0.4 times 24 hours in a day, which is 9.6 hours. And then to find out how many minutes represent one real world day, divide the total movie minutes by the total represented days. 75 divided by 30 at that point. So we just didn't do the inverse. What we needed to do was 75 minutes divided by 30.
Yeah.
And that would have given us the 2.5 minutes per day. So we were finding out that
I was to say we need to flip our.
We needed to do a little flipper dipper. We had the right numbers, man. We were there. But hey, you know what? For every let's see, 4, 8, 12. So 3, 6. So every half of a day. I still don't get how that works. 0.4 days per minute. But hey, we know that every 2.5 minutes of that movie represents one day. So when you watch Running Man, every 2.5 minutes, you should like click or something, just like in Interstellar, like what you said.
Do you think that's how they do it?
In this movie?
Yeah.
No. Fuck no. You can't even get through a goddamn scene in 2.5 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it's more than 75 minutes.
Yeah, but in the movie, so
it could be 20 minutes of fluff, and then you get 110.
You think they're gonna do 110 of in month? Because I don't even think they make it the whole month. I bet you
he dies.
No, I bet you that they end up doing it like 20 days, and then he gets out and he kills everybody just like in the original.
He kills the guy who.
Yeah. This is what I think's gonna happen. ChatGPT is a man's best friend. Thanks, Mr. Quick. I know, right? It just makes things that much easier. We tried doing it manually, but we had a couple too many bowls beforehand. We just needed to take it the next step. All right, that's all we had to do. Mr. Quick, everybody, let's give this man some fucking fireworks. We love this guy. Thank you so much. I have to be like this, or else it doesn't work. There you go. We lost the Nelson. No. All right.
It wasn't me.
I don't know if you can do your two. Oh, that was you. You got the thumbs up too.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I did it.
Now, if you're Reagan, watch for this. Ready? Oh, what? No, that's wrong. Am I wrong? I thought Reagan was. I'm wrong. How do you do that one? You have thumbs up. And then you have this, and then you have there's something else, man.
You can't do the math, bro.
No, because if you do this, then that's the balloons. It is Reagan, dude? Fucking give it to me. Give it to me.
Hold on,
don't make me a liar.
I got it.
Yeah. Hold on. There. I thought it was gonna be this too, but I don't think that's anything. I think I tried that in the past and
Dude,
it
you're
doesn't
not
do
allowed
anything.
to do that anymore.
What do you mean? It's saying
white power.
Why? That's over to W? George W.
Yeah. Flip it upside down. P.
That's an M.
No, the P.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's not good, man. You don't want to do that. That's the World Wide Web, all
Dude,
right?
that's 4chan.
Don't do that.
It's crazy what people can just make up, and then people like buy in.
Well, yeah.
It's everything. I guess that's literally everything.
Okay, so because you said that, okay,
literally everything was made up, and then people buy in.
We're going to the video. Going to the video.
You can be conditioned.
Let me see if I bookmarked it. I think I did. Give me one moment, everybody. I said password. My password is password. I don't know how to get to bookmarks. How do we? Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, that's fucking loud. Hold on, we're gonna lower that. Where's the volume? Check this out, man. All right, so first we gotta do this. Hey, get on my screen. There we go. And then hopefully we don't mess this up. Quick, I need you to let me know. We're gonna zoom forward to.
What are we watching right now, dude?
Here. So check this out, man. I saw this today. I'm gonna lower it again. It's loud. I'm sorry.
I just took it off my ear.
Is it blowing your ears out? Good. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't be long from here. I don't think, at least. Here we go. So this is 9/11/2001, and the first tower has already been hit.
Yeah, no one ever saw that.
No one ever saw what? The first tower
one.
getting hit? Yeah. So look. Apparently this is new footage that, just came out recently, whether it was a year ago or it was 6 months ago, 6 days ago. This is my first time seeing it yesterday or today. I kind of forget. I bookmarked it. I think it was yesterday.
I remember that shit.
Yeah? Well,
fuck yeah.
I remember seeing the...
Dude, Miss Malt stopped class, turned it on, and we watched that shit live.
See...
In, like, 4th grade.
Thanks, Quick. Appreciate that, man.
All right, but what are you going to say about
it? So, I remember that day, I was at school, too, and we were, talking about it, and, the whole school stopped. But I didn't have a TV in my class, so we didn't have the rolling one in either.
You were in Potter still, right?
Lucky. I was in Potter, yeah. I was at Miss Anderson, 5th grade.
No, you were in 6th grade.
I was in 6th?
Yeah, you're 2 years older than me, right?
Yeah, so then if I was in 6th, then, yeah, it was Miss Anderson's. September, that was even before we had we had a rocking chair. This is the reason why I didn't think it was 6th grade. Because I was the first president in the class. You know how you had, like, class president, vice president every other week or whatever.
That was, like, the first like, week of school.
Well, yeah, that's why it does make sense. Because I remember, you know what? 100%, because 5th grade summer, I was talking to Brianna Mori, and she was in my 6th grade class in the front left corner. Because I remember sitting and seeing her crying. And then a week or two later, I was sitting in the rocking chair on the side of the chair because I was the first president of the class. It was, so yeah, that was a gnarly day, but I didn't have the footage until later on when I was at home. And it was only what the news had, which was, it showed the second plane, but not from that angle, and the news didn't show the impact. They just, like, showed it and then stopped.
I always saw the impact.
You saw the impact?
The first day, they showed everything. Like, because it was all coming in, and then they scrubbed it back.
See, I didn't see it first day, except my brother later on.
My little brother was, like, 2, and he called it the airplane movie. Cause I was
airplane movie, oh, God.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. The airplane movie.
Yeah, because that's, like, we're watching it, and he's, like, a little kid. He's like, oh, the airplane, like, oh, that's crazy. Like,
had no idea.
Dude, like... Because, like, no one else saw that. Like, all, like, apparently that was a really bad thing that she did, like putting the TV on.
I could understand why, because we were kids. I was in sixth
Yeah,
grade. I was the oldest class, and we didn't have that.
She put it on, and like 5 minutes later, like the TV, like it didn't really work that well, so it was like kind of like it faded out.
It was probably
and she
being
just shut it off, and she
broadcasted
went.
through.
Like all the teachers were talking in the hallway, like, "Oh shit!" Like,
It
'cause
was
you
a
don't
terrorist
understand.
attack. We could have let that video go on, and just listening to people's reactions and the way that they were talking, and they start saying that guy did that on purpose. He came through, like, because I was curious to
I'd
see what
never
everyone's
seen anything
reaction
like
was.
that.
Some guy goes, yeah, I left for, I think it was California, and I came back, and I'm on vacation with my wife, and we were about to go into the city, and we're not going sightseeing anymore. I don't recommend anybody go to any public or state park right now. Like, don't even go on the subway. Don't go
Dude,
on
cause
anything.
after watching that, I'm like, dude, I felt like anytime like you feel like a plane was coming at like the school and shit, you're like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
You don't know.
You ever see Red Dawn? Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a scary, real. I'm ready to go. Go ahead. Let me see those fucking parachutes come out. Oh, I got a few lugs ready to go, and then 10 others in something else.
Yeah, that's why it wouldn't really happen.
You would hope. I would hope that everyone around me as a neighbor has some type of a firearm.
There's no way they don't.
If they're felons, but then again, no, that's not true, because
They probably do. They probably have one. Then
they have something. Trust me. As I said that, I went, well, nope. I know he's got something.
They probably
'cause he
got
told me about it.
those nail gun. Dude, you can buy a nail gun.
Well, yeah, that you can kill somebody with a nail gun.
Dude, there's a nail gun that comes with a 22 to shoot the nail, because it puts like a 4-inch nail through like a fucking beam.
That's
literally, dude. When you
crazy.
shoot it, it's a fucking gun. When it goes off, it's like, dum, dum, dum. It's a fucking nail.
That's crazy. Yeah, I
I mean, dude,
use it.
only the reason I know is 'cause I fucking use it.
Yeah,
He's like, you want to use it? I'm like, fuck yeah.
hell yeah, I do. That's so cool.
Building a deck, like a dunk, dunk, dunk. But
That's
I mean,
awesome.
Dude, they make one that's like a AR-15. Looks like an AR-15.
What?
I swear, it's like $300.
Oh my god.
I
That's
mean,
fucking
it
nuts.
definitely. I mean, you probably get in a lot of trouble for using it in self-defense. In
Yes,
your room,
no
but-
shit. It's a deadly weapon. It's not even supposed to be. So my only
Well, dude, in New Jersey, you have to run. By law, you're required to run.
yeah, that's not gonna hold up for me. I'm going to jail.
No, you will go to jail.
Oh, I know. I just told you
yeah.
I'm going to
yeah,
jail.
yeah, I know.
I am not
Yeah.
letting a bad guy into my house
No.
to kill
No,
my
yeah,
children
but you're
and rape
in
my
New
wife.
Jersey. You're supposed to run.
Good. I'm going to tell the judge and the jury that I'm not going to let this bad guy in to kill my children and rape my wife.
No, yeah. No.
Listen, tried by 12.
No, I 100%. No,
tried by 12 over
Dude.
carried by 6.
It's just like that's just what it is here. You're not
Mikey
allowed.
Cheryl skates Mongo.
Yeah.
Fuck her. Yeah.
Mikey.
I said it. Mikey Cheryl
Yeah.
skates Mongo.
Yeah, we got a better Mikey.
Ugh. We're
We
running
gotta-
against her in 4 years. Don't forget. We have to make a YouTube for Ziggy and the Nelson, and we'll flip a coin to see who's going to be president, who's going to be vice president, and we're going to run it.
It's governor and
Oh no, we're doing president.
the 10. Oh, we're going all the way.
Oh, you know what? We'll just do governor. All right, fine. We can run for governor.
We gotta
Let
be.
this guy.
She's not gonna be for running for
Well,
president.
no. The reason that I don't want to do governor is because I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I don't want to get beat by mail-in ballots. And if it's just New Jersey that we're counting, we're going to get beat by mail-in ballots. They're going to get scared of us, and they're going to come up with some bullshit. But if we go with the whole fucking country,
You need to
and
get-
because we're 30. Oh, I'm the only one that can do this. I'm 35. We're doing president.
I'll be
because of the
35
whole-
then.
Oh, yeah, 4 years. Duh. Okay.
I'll be 35
okay.
then.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna be
flip a
old,
coin.
bro. We're old.
We're gonna flip a coin.
Dude, I'll be honestly. You can be president because I'll be fucking president after that.
Oh yeah, it's true. You just get. Hey,
I'm
wait,
a-
am
I got
allowed to
the
be your
easy
VP?
job.
Wait, can I be your VP after that? Am I allowed?
Well, so apparently that's one of the loopholes that they want to use to make Trump president again.
No, that's bullshit. I don't want that to happen.
No,
I-
that's
Oh, you mean like make him VP?
and then step down?
No, that's bullshit. Bogus. I don't
I'm-
want that.
I know, but I think that's one of like.
if you
the-
run like that, then we deserve to.
I don't
get-
think they would let him run. as vice president.
He's too old.
Well, he's gonna be like 83 or some shit.
Let him live. He did his job. We have JD and get Vivek out there. But no, Vivek's the Ohio
We don't,
governor
dude.
right now.
You don't want Vivek, bro.
Why not?
You don't want any of those guys. Dude, those guys are all fucking like straight shills, bro.
Even Vivek, I thought he was Christian, Catholic.
No, he's definitely not.
I'm-
No matter what, he was put through by fucking like the WEF and all of that. Like all of his stuff was fun. Everything was funded by that, and all the money that he made apparently is off some scam fucking drug that was already like shelved, and then he like did some shit, got some shit passed, and then it's like shelved again.
He's Hindu, but Hindu's not as bad. He shares Christian value.
No, he doesn't. No, they don't.
No?
No.
What is it? So they have reincarnation and shit. Listen,
Yeah, that's like
I'm
literally.
okay with
That's
that.
the exact opposite of Christianity.
Yeah, but you know what? They're still peaceful.
I mean, you
I
say
can coincide
that.
with that. Listen, so I mean, I don't know much about Hinduism, and I don't want to
Talk shit about Americans, bro.
What'd you say?
So called us dumb.
They called us dumb.
He called us dumb.
Oh,
so we
whatever.
don't work hard.
Well, guess what? His God isn't real, so I don't care. He can call
They
us
don't,
whatever
I don't
want.
even think they believe in a god.
Yeah, they do. The Hindu. The guy, the belly. What the fuck's his name?
No, that's Buddhist. That's
Buddhist?
Buddhism. That's not even
so
the same
what the fuck
thing.
do Hindus believe? I thought
bro,
that was.
listen, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're fucking.
All right, that's why we
You
don't
can't
talk
compare him
about
to
religion.
Christianity, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't really care because our God is
It's
the
not
only
even
true
close.
God. Jesus
Yeah, but
is
then
king.
you can't.
So let them say whatever they want about their God, because they're like.
I'm just saying they're not even close to being Christian. They don't share any of your values if you actually look at it, like at all.
Are they monogamous? Are they polygamous? I don't know what to say.
I mean, I don't know if it goes
Polyamorous?
that far.
Well,
I mean,
that-
don't they do arranged?
arranged marriages?
Yeah.
Well,
is that the arranged ones? Dude, there's a lot.
Do
of
they sell them for
listen,
fucking
bro,
elephants and
listen,
shit? I don't know.
Listen, like Indians, like fucking bathe in shit sometimes, bro. Like,
Let's see. Hold on.
they have cat. Do you ever see that
So-
festival that they do in India?
Oh, the cow shit one?
Yeah.
That's not Hindu. That's.
It's Indian.
Yeah. Is he? Well, that's completely.
That's technically not different. That's where
It's
is.
a different religion versus a different fucking.
Yeah,
like,
but they're.
your-
I think it's just
your
like a
heritage.
thing they do. I
So-
was told. I read a thing, or watched a video somewhere. If I could find it, I'll fucking send it to you. But it was basically when the Europeans went there or the English went there, and like they controlled it forever.
Mhm.
Like they basically like trolled them into like loving cow shit.
A man's house is his castle, and he needs to protect it. That's true. Quick, I'm sorry we haven't been paying attention to the chat, but I do know
can't
what that
see
was
it.
from. That was when I said if somebody
Yeah,
comes in and
fuck
tries to
yeah.
follow, dude.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm about to become more strapped soon. I got the okay green light. I'm getting a. Wait till you see my neck. Wait, have you even seen any of mine?
No.
Oh, we're gonna have a little show afterwards.
I'm getting one, and then I gotta get a shotgun.
Don't come to the mall rat's house or Ziggy's house, I guess in this case. Not unless you're welcome. I'll tell you right now. Just like Quick said,
I wish I
yo,
could.
this is my castle. I will do what I need to protect it. And I do have, I don't have the footage anymore, but there was footage of me because there was some guy who was staring into my kitchen window one night. This was like a year and a half ago. So my wife's like, hey, some guy's out front. So I got my shit, loaded it up. Bro, I grabbed my robe. I was wearing boxer shorts,
Yeah.
a fucking tank top, and my goddamn robe. And I went out fucking Call of Duty and made a semicircle around my yard. Checked my perimeters, and the guy was gone by the time that I loaded up and everything like that. But
You
bro,
gotta have it ready.
there was footage of me like I opened up my front door, and I have my bushes there.
Yeah.
So I back up against the bush, and I go, all right, man. If there's somebody there, I gotta get ready. So I pop out. I arch around my tree that's in the front yard. So like I'm covered by my tree. I like hide behind my tree. And then I like pop my head out, and then I continue around to like my outside. Oh, dude, it was fucking gnarly, man. It was crazy. I wish I had the footage. Let's see here. Brahma, the creator, is the supreme being. That's who I'm assuming the Hindu main god is. Hindus worship many gods.
Yeah,
Oh, so they're kind
see?
of like the fucking Native Americans.
They are not anything.
Yeah. They smoke the kebab pipe. they get high around a fire, they see their gods rise from their fire, and they talk to them, whatever. Cool. Jesus Christ is king. He's the only real one, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, but they won't even say that to you.
I couldn't read anything about Hinduism. Like, I did the whole quick AI chat GPT thing, and I didn't really have anything that was comparing. All it said was that Vivek persuades everybody that they share common values, but they did not name any common values.
Yeah.
Like it didn't say it. So like fuck you. Like I'm not gonna talk a bunch of garbage. Like that's
I mean
lying.
I would rather
It
so
used to be.
obviously like the problem is that there's nobody good. Like
Politician wise?
yeah, like there's nobody good. Like the fact that Trump is the best like option is pathetic.
This is where I'm going back to my lottery system, where let's say each state gets 3 people that are pulled out of a lottery from Social Security, and you get to vote between the 3 to represent your state, and then and that's Democrat and Republican, so it'd be 6 in total, 3 on this side, 3 on this side. You run your primaries, then you do which person is the overall winner for your state, and then you go up against the other 50 or the other 49 states, and like that's how you get your president. 4 years. Now the Senate and the House and the Judiciary branch, like that, I would say 6 years, and you have to be put into a pool lottery of either business and financing collegiate or some type of public service collegiate certificate in like public service, because you may be a police officer, you may be a firefighter, you may be a paramedic, could be a teacher, but that's where you would get the collegiate. You'd have to get what is it? I only have an associate. You need a bachelor's degree, so it'd be a bachelor's degree in the arts or whatever your major is, or if you're a paramedic, etc. From what I said before, like then you get put into that lottery, and you can be a part of the Senate, Congress, whatever. I think that it should be real people who get 40,000 or 48,000 average of all of America, whatever that average salary is. That's what you get, whatever state you're in. Like that's how it works. You have to live just like everybody else, and that would keep people from all the bullshit insider, and you get real people representing us.
I mean, but they don't want that. That can't. It's too. Everything is too.
It's bought. It's bought and paid for.
We're too deep. Everything's got to get scrapped. Like to a point of not like where you don't need government, because it's everybody needs it, but it's like for sure they're putting the dumbest people in the highest positions for a reason. Like it's got to be for a reason. They're fucking up like normal shit. But everything used to be so corrupt that it's like you don't even know if it works correctly.
Well, if you cut it back to its bare roots, like where the 4 founders and the forefathers is what I meant to say, what they started with the Constitution, it will reset everything. Like you don't say, well, what about this? Like you have to overlook all the amendments, because there's going to be the amendments that are good. When like the 19th or excuse me the 9th for the women's voting, you don't want to repeal that. You got to keep that. I don't know if you can see the little side eye. Okay, so do you have an argument for that?
No, I mean I'm not gonna be like women shouldn't vote. It's just like
okay. So what if I put a caveat there? I think that women should keep their ability to vote, but they should also have to enlist in active duty, 18 years old, just like the men do.
I think that should be implement, like, instead of sending a kid to college on their own, 2 years of like training programs and everyone gets into shape.
So what you're saying is everybody goes to boot camp. Not everybody goes to infantry. Not everybody goes to the bombardiers.
No, like everyone goes to college.
Oh, okay.
Because they send everyone to college after they go to the military.
Mhm.
So they break them, they destroy their fucking brains, and then send them to college.
As a reward, yeah. Here,
Like-
this was you risk, and now here's your reward, and it's a bunch of shit. It's not even good. But they hook you up, in quotations.
It's
So
not worth
listen,
it.
I agree with you on a lot of that, but I also
Especially
think,
now, like, dude, like we're not going to. You're not gonna need that many people to go to war. Because it's
Well, no.
all gonna be. Did you see what that guy? I forget his name, but he comes up with this technology that basically like you're wearing a mask and you can walk through everything in front of you. You can see everything perfectly through shit, and he has drones that let you see like through the cars.
no, I didn't.
Like so if someone on your team has like a visual of him, it will then show you through the car him what you should be seeing.
Really,
So like if you have so everybody is one person.
that is really cool.
So,
So as long
like-
as you have a surrounding, you have a 360 of that person. That is
The whole thing. So you can see everybody. So like you could really be two guys and be everywhere at the same time.
That's some pretty cool technology, and I can see where you're saying that you don't need as many infantry or army men or anything like that. But that's where I would say that the 2 years, if you want, you can put your feet up on that. I'll go this way,
No,
so
you're
you,
good.
you can kind of stretch a little. I agree with you that if you don't choose to go to college on your own dime, and let's say you don't choose to go into a trade, plumbing, lineman, etc., you should get the option to go to boot camp, get yourself in shape, and then choose to be a desk job or learn how to be something clerical.
Well, that's why I think they should send you to college.
Well, see, that's where it gets.
Because then you
it-
can take boot camp from 6 months or 4 months, 3 months,
Yo,
whatever it is.
Callie's in the house. What's going on? I didn't mean to cut you off, man. I just saw the chat move. Going well, my friend. We're actually talking about what we think should happen after high school. We're talking about what happens whether you're going to college, trade school, and if you don't choose either, what we think would be an option. And this is where I'm going to say I don't think that the government should get involved in sending you to college. Per
They
se.
already are.
Yeah, well, I understand, but we were talking about reworking the whole government, though, right? Like this whole stemmed from saying
Yeah.
that we have to do gut and then rework. So we can implement where the government, sends you to college, but they're not going to send you to an affiliated school because that's how government funding gets like all the Ivy League schools right now that turned to mush. Like if you said you went to Harvard 35 years ago, it's like holy
It's
shit,
crazy.
this guy went to Harvard.
Yeah.
You say, oh, I graduated Harvard fucking 3 years ago. I'm gonna go. You're a lunatic. I'm not gonna trust a word that you say.
Yeah, but that's you.
I
All these other places, it doesn't matter. Still,
I
bro. They're all
understand that,
crazy.
but that is. But you got to think real though. Like I'm telling you right now, if you
Well,
go
I
to
think if
Harvard,
you go in
it's
there-
a completely different experience,
Yeah.
and anybody who has the right mind is going to look at that.
I don't know. I think a
certificate.
lot of
So-
people tiptoe through it now too.
but moving forward from that, the reason that I'm saying that you can't have the government send people to college is because then you're going to get the government funds and
yeah,
all
but
the
it's
milk.
you're technically at boot camp.
So, and that's where. So we might be speaking the same thing right now. Let me
Yeah.
just
Well, no,
finish up.
like you go to boot camp and then you can come out with an associate's degree.
Yes. Okay. Good. We are talking the
Yeah.
same then. So you go to boot camp. You get all the training and stuff. You still throw your grenades. You still shoot your fucking guns. But you can
become
choose.
American, bro.
What?
You become American.
You become American. You can then choose to get more knowledge in business, more knowledge in clerk, more knowledge in chef. You don't have to be an infantryman, but we all know those group of kids in high school, and there's hundreds of high schools in each state. So you get 10 kids that are in the ROTC in high school. Times that 100 schools, those guys are going to be your infantrymen, your bombardiers, your tanks, your.
And there's people that
fucking-
want to do that.
and
They want to do it.
Exactly. So you're not forcing anybody to do it. You're also giving people that don't have the money to go to college on their own the option to go to school get your associate's degree, get yourself in. Because listen, waking up at 7:30 in the morning, doing your shit, getting out, eating, getting your stuff done, and being done by 1 p.m. That's a good regimen to be on. As an adult, like that is the perfect. If you have everything done by 2 p.m., you have the whole day ahead of you, and like you're good. You're structured.
Well, but then you go for 4 hours of classes and get your shit done.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that when you're in boot camp, you do your 4 hours of classes, and then you're done. And after the 2 years, and you're done graduated, you already have that implemented into your daily routine
Yeah,
now.
it's easy.
So now when you get out of boot camp, you've got your certificate saying, "Hey, I can be a clerk here, or I can be a manager here," and you're waking up at 7 in the morning, ready to go to work.
When I went to college, they did it was a
Thanks,
different
Callie.
like,
Appreciate that,
program.
man.
They did it was by month. So each month was technically a semester, and you could do 1 or 2 classes. And if you did 2 classes, you could finish the program in like 20 months.
Wow,
So you get a 4-year degree in 20 months.
that's crazy.
So like if they implement it correctly, you can give somebody a bachelor's degree by the end of the 2 years.
That would be phenomenal. And so this, Callie, also what you may have missed last week, and I'm even saying this week we're talking about it. We're running for governor as Ziggy and The Nelson, or we're running for president. We're doing one or the. I'm still going for president because I don't think that we'd be able to win the state. We have a better chance at winning the country than the state.
This is how you win the state. Is you make agreements on the things that they have. They're red lines. Like Democrats, like if you don't agree with abortion, you're like dead to them no matter what. Like, and I'm personally just like I don't want to hear about it. So give them like a respectable number.
Okay.
That like it's like they're gonna do it whether you want them to or not. You're not gonna stop people from having an abortion.
Yeah, and there's other
never
reasons
gonna
why
happen.
that you would need it.
So I would make it a law and just give them like it's like 12 weeks. Just fucking 12 weeks.
Just come up with a day.
Like
just give 'em a
12
date.
weeks.
That's it.
Like or 100 days, which is like
It's
that
3.5
sounds like a
months
lot.
almost.
It's a little more than 12 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
so
like,
I'm
but
on
you have
board.
to come up with like a real, actual like thing that goes both ways, because like they have red lines, and that was like all the shit with the shutdown. It's like they wouldn't come to pass it if the Republicans didn't include shit for.
Well, that's why they're pushing for single position laws or single line laws or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, like no more omnibus bills, because it's
where
like
you just throw
you
9 things into one.
Well, that was the thing we were saying with like you got to just go back to what the fucking like what the Bill of Rights says or whatever the fuck. Like these are what you're allowed to do. If it stops me from doing that, that law can't happen.
Yeah. So that's where
that's it.
If we go back to the roots of the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and
like all the laws get thrown away.
Yeah.
Like all of them. You don't need anything else. Does it? This is it. This is what I'm allowed to do here. Get the fuck out of here.
Like you get rid of all the. But if this happens, then this. Like no, it's these are the rules. And over the last 100, 200 years, we skewed the rules because of money.
I mean, George Washington said we should never talk to deal with anything other than this country. Don't deal with anyone else's problems, and all we do.
We meddle in other people's issues. Well, so us being the youngest country and being the biggest word on what goes on is unfair. It's not fair that everybody lumps their shit on us. Sure, we are LeBron James of the universe or of the world. I want to say universe, but of the world, and I say that with a fucking flag planted.
We are a prop.
What do you mean we're a prop?
We're the new thing, so we can like all of the power can come here, and then now that like all that's kind of going away with everywhere part of the world. Now they're moving it to China, and like and then once that goes away, then they're gonna move it to India, because India is now at the next one up after China, because they're saying India is gonna surpass both of us in the next fucking like 25 years or whatever the fuck.
Sure, I do agree that where power is mentioned and held, I guess you would say, does change. But let's be real. If there's an issue going on in the UN, everybody listens to what the US has to say. Whether it's a good or a bad thing. When Biden was there, it was a bunch of fucking wish-wash mush.
Yeah, but that's
and they
because
still listen
we
to
fund it. We pay for all of it.
Well, we're trying not to.
Well,
That was one of the issues that we had. So going back to the fact that we're the youngest fucking nation and we're holding the biggest britches of all of them, it's just it's not fair. China's been doing this for hundreds of years before us. The UK have been doing this for hundreds of years before us. We row our boats across the fucking lake. We conquer a new land, and we make it so good that the rest of the world wants to come here. Well, no, you can, get in legally. All of your issues that you
Ellis
guys are
Island
having.
should definitely reopen.
Say that again.
Ellis Island. Like, that's the shit that should be happening.
Yeah. Reopen Ellis Island so that way there's an actual institution on
It
where
should be a real thing.
Yeah, it used to be a thing.
If someone that's non-American wants asylum, they fly into this fucking place, and if they don't check out, they get flown right back out.
So
because my grandma came over on a boat.
I was gonna say they have to come in on a boat if it's Ellis Island. There's
well, no, but I'm saying you can make a new place. It's not going to be Ellis Island.
No, I want Ellis Island open.
I
so
mean,
when
that
they
would be
come
sick.
in on the ferry, they see the goddamn
like,
Statue of Liberty.
There's like a booklet where everyone signed. They have like 30 books out there.
Yeah.
Like, I found my grandma's name in one.
You
of
did.
them. It's crazy, dude.
That's cool. That's cool.
They came over with a bunch of that's how they did it.
Yeah, I was only told stories. My last name was Tele. It had an E at the end. When I got brought over to Ellis Island, they chopped off the E. They made it a hard T, and that's where Tillette came from. So I would have to go look for it. But yes, I'm trying to think. I think it was like the island of Roanoke or something like that.
When did they come?
I'll tell you right now.
Because I think it was like 1926, some shit. When she came, she was born in 23.
I'm looking up something else. Oh no, not weird. Were. Dang old spell check.
Yeah, she almost got sent back.
All right, so I told you just before about Roanoke Island, how the Tillettes were on Roanoke Island. So yes, Tillette families have been on Roanoke Island for generations. The historical roots in both the Freedmen's Colony and earlier. The Tillette name is associated with the Freedmen's Colony, a community of formerly enslaved people on the island. I was a slave, bro. I was a goddamn slave.
There you go.
Let's see here. And there are also modern-day Tillettes with deep local ties, such as Carpenter Ricky and former county commissioner Virginia Tillette. I'm also royalty. Hey, we got to go to Virginia first. Say, hey, I'm a Tillette, and then get into.
You might get.
I might get lynched though. I was a slave. Yo, I found out I was a slave today. Let's see here. The last private landowner was Gilbert R. Moon Tillette, and then there's a whole bunch of other things that I can read, but I'm not going to make that happen. That's cool, man. So someone says you don't know, man. You weren't a slave. I'm gonna say yes, I was. I was a slave on Freedmen's Colony. I'm a freedman slave. Oh, that's awesome. You can't say shit to me.
I would say my family's from Scotland, so I was probably a slave at some point.
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's a good chance because back then. Slave came from Slovakia. They were the original slaves, a bunch of white dudes. And women, I guess, but they got raped and, brought into the other tribes, so that doesn't really count. We were the ones that were genocided. But anyway, yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. You learn a little bit about yourself as you go on. So anyway, moving forward, though, from that, I'm excited to see what the next year brings. Because we've got a lot of changes. You got Mikey, you've got...
Yeah, we got to see what... Well, she's not even in yet.
Downey.
Not really in yet, so we got to see what happens.
No, but she... I don't know, I didn't follow up on the story, but she was going to be a part of a Free Palestine... there was a... Oh, I can't think of what it was called. There's a Veterans Day memorial that was going to be going on at the town hall or at the someplace in Trenton, and there was supposed to be a Free Palestine rally that we're starting from New York City, ferrying over, and then marching into that area, I guess from buses or whatever. I don't know if it actually happened or not, but yeah, she was gonna be she was co-sponsoring it or backing it or something like that. So be ready for NYC 2 starting in Newark, maybe Camden, and then Atlantic City. And I'll tell you right now, man, if they go to Camden or Atlantic City, we're gonna see some real fucking shit. I'm gonna be hanging out with my dudes, you know. I'll be, hey, yo, I'm on your side. Let's go. You know, it's gonna happen.
It's
Scared,
crazy.
man. Let's see here. You gotta give me my reparations. I got it. It's right here. It's true. God damn. Oh, that's hilarious, man. But yeah, like I'm telling you, if we end up getting uh the status, well, no, we already are a sanctuary state, and if we end up getting a bunch of those, delivered to us 3,000 in Camden overnight, like they were doing in Pennsylvania and Ohio and all the flyover states, bro, there's gonna be a war. Like you've got, let's say, 10,000 in Atlantic City.
Well,
if you drop off 4,000 people, that's almost half of the population. Bro, there's gonna be a war zone.
yeah.
That's an invasion.
Well, there's nowhere to put them.
Like, that's what I mean. There's
Like,
gonna be.
And the crazy part is, it's like one side causes the problems, and the other side tries to move the problem.
We'll move it to the spots where the problem's kind of coming from. The only spots that they're going are sanctuary states. They ran on that. They're gonna be.
Dude,
So
like,
that's why they got mobbed in those
I was
areas.
working in Rumson today.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should drop them in there.
Why?
Because they'll kick them all back.
That's what I'm saying. Put them in Camden. Put them in fucking Atlantic City.
No, you need to put them in the rich areas.
Oh, I thought that you were saying that it was like an area where the good old boys
Rumson is like $5 million houses.
Oh, well, yeah, dump them there then. Hell yeah.
That's where you put them, because then they'll be like, okay, we see the problem. Let's get them the fuck out. Because those are all those people that vote for it.
Well, I agree. I hope that's where they go, and not like if anybody gets dumped off in Ocean County, the reddest county in New Jersey, they're gonna die. It's gonna happen. I feel
mean,
bad.
there will be a problem. People don't. There's nowhere to put them. Anyway,
They'd end up roaming the woods to try and get into like the homeless area, and the homeless guys are already
Yeah.
there.
Those guys are the craziest of them all.
I'll tell you right now. I went back in my woods with my kids, and they were fucking hanging deer legs, and like
That's
there was some
crazy.
Yeah, like there was some shit, man. You don't want
to go in the barn to get woods, bro.
No, this is Mayville. This is ZZ Top Spot is no longer a place you want to go. I don't know if James Wright is ZZ Top to smoke back in the day, but it was like you're leaving my parents' house into the woods, make a right, and then you make a left, and you're like in a big circle. It's where I think pioneers, Native Americans, and other people throughout the last 300 or 400 years all hung out and had bonfires and like hung. It was like it's along the trail. So I wanted to take my kids there with the metal detector.
Yeah.
Oh no! We walked there. We went there. There were 2 big old tents, like 100 garbages. So they cleaned up, but they left the garbage. Like there's still garbage bags everywhere filled with cans, but they cleaned up. But yeah, you can't go there anymore. That's where you want to stay away from that area, especially with kids. What's up, Jay Fell? What's going on, my friend? I'm a battle ruler right now. I am this close, that's halfway through, to Fujin. I'm gonna be the wind god soon in Tekken, bro. It's crazy. That's a Kraken, and I think this is a Razor. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Mine's a Steel Series. Let me see yours. Yours is a Kraken. I know yours is a Kraken.
It's just something on that ear. I can't see it.
Yes, it's Steel Series. I thought I had a Razor, though. It's funny that you asked that. Maybe it's a Razor Kraken. Check. Yeah, yours is a Razor. I knew it said Razor on the top of one of these. No, not with King. I'm doing it with Alisa right now. So when I took my hiatus from Tekken, they changed all of King's moves. Now I was already red with him, and that was my goal with him. It was my first Tekken. Getting to red was a big deal to me. So after I came back from my hiatus, I was like, well, I don't know King's moves anymore. And when Alisa took her head off and handed it to me when I was King, I fell in love with her. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just learn someone new. And I picked up Alisa. And yeah, dude, I'm half a bar away from Fujin. Pretty sweet, man. I love Alisa. She's so good. He goes, boo. I agree with you that Alisa's broken. But everybody says Alisa is broken and nobody uses her. So sure. A lot of that. She is going to be Fujin, not you. The only reason I agree with that is because you're right. This is my first Tekken, and I'm almost with Fujin, and I've never played with her in my life. You know, it took me maybe 6 months or whatever, and I only play an hour a day, twice a week. So I do agree. Her 50-50s are completely broken, but they're all punishable. So if you guess right, fuck you, man. You're not gonna say that she's broken. I don't know any of her combos. Watch my stream from today. You'll see what I mean. My combos maybe hit for 50 to 60, and recently, I think a couple of my combos don't even work anymore because they don't want to get shit for using her. That's what I used to say when I picked her up at first. I was like, I don't even want to tell you, I'm the robot lady. Yeah. Listen, she's fun, man. Everyone says that her chainsaws are broken, but not everything is plus. Everyone says, "Oh, she's so plus with their chainsaws." Not really, man. Like if you just press stand 2 or stand 1, you know, that's minus like 8 or minus 9, so not really. Full screen. No, it's not full screen hell sweep. You'll watch me whiff like 3 times today. I'm telling you, watch a couple of fights from my stream today. I know what you mean though. That fucking sweep, bro, it's so dirty. It's just not even fair. And then when they start doing low, you just do her up overhead, and that's the 50-50. Or you throw her. So the reason that I think that I've really made it to Battle Ruler or Flame Ruler, whatever it's called, strike throw and fundamentals. All right, you're in a 3D field, so when somebody hits that heat smasher or whatever, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be doing a straight attack. So I just double tap up and I get behind them and I fucking rock them. So as long as you have a good high string that's fast, and then when they start getting that, you hit them with that slower mid, and then when they start getting that, you know, you throw a throw loop in there. It's just fundamentals. So if I use King, I might be able to do the same thing if I just have that same mindset. With King, I just did nonstop throws that were fucking 100 damage. It was so stupid. You know, nah, I just got to give you shit. But I agree with use that bitch if she's broken, not your fault. Yeah, it's the exactly, man. It's the dev's fault. Have you ever played Tekken so you can kind of get in a part of this? It's Jay Fell. I believe he's 38 or 40. He's about my age, a little older than me though. He's been playing Tekken
since it came
forever,
out.
since the game came out in the arcade.
I haven't played it since 2, bro.
Tekken 2. There you go. I never played it. It was one that I saw in the arcade that all the older kids were always playing, and I never wanted to lose my quarter or 50 cents. It was 50 cents at the time.
Did you have a PlayStation?
No, I didn't. I had Super Nintendo until 1998 or 99, I think, whatever. Or maybe it was 2000. What, like 2 years after the PlayStation 2 came out. No, we're talking about PlayStation 1, I'm sorry. The year PlayStation 2 came out, I got PS1 or Dreamcast. I forget which one I got first. I think it was PS1. And then 2 years after PS2 came out, Dreamcast dropped to like $100 with the 2K series. And then the year after that is when I got the PS2. So I didn't have the ability for Tekken until probably 2 or 3 years in, and I didn't play fighting games.
There's so many games, dude.
Yeah,
everyone had their game.
I didn't play fighting games really, except for Mortal Kombat, and I didn't even have Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which would have been the one on the PlayStation.
It was Tekken 2, and then the next game I played was like Soul Calibur when like Link was put in it, which was like 2, which is also I think
it was Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, that was N64 though, wasn't it?
No, I think it was GameCube.
GameCube, you're right. Yeah. N64 was Smash. But you're right, Soul Calibur 2. PlayStation, you guys had the guy from Soul Calibur, I think? No, Soul Calibur is the game. Who did you guys have for PlayStation? You don't
I didn't
remember?
play it on PlayStation.
Oh, you.
I played it on GameCube.
Oh, I thought you said you had PlayStation.
No,
for
I
Tekken
played.
2.
No, I said fighting game.
Oh, okay.
It was
okay,
just
okay.
Tekken and then Soul Calibur.
Got it. Okay.
And I don't think I've played a fighting game really ever, other than I guess like the was Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's funny you say that. That's the game I played in the arcade.
But that was
because it
like 10 years ago. No, 14 years. 14 years ago.
possibly longer, my friend. For
Well, it was
Marvel
like
vs. Capcom.
Yeah, but like it was like 3. It wasn't like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was in the arcade. It was on PlayStation.
No,
Okay,
that
good.
was on.
It was PS3.
360.
It could have been on 360.
That's when I played it on 360.
Yeah. I'm
And
sorry,
then
Rosen.
and then yeah, cause and then the only other
Vader.
time I played games was with you on the PS4.
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot you played. Let's see, I had Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because those are all my party games. I had
Yeah, cause you can jump in and out, do all the things.
yeah. So
Classic.
yeah, that would be the last time.
And it's Super Smash Brothers, bro. Like unlimited Super Smash Brothers.
That's what Sirac and I would play all the time.
Yeah,
That
me in Beechwood. Did you ever go to when he lived in Beechwood?
Yeah, that's what we would do. It would be the 4
10
of us.
bags?
We would just be smoking blunts and playing Smash Brothers.
Fucking Sirac, bro.
Yeah, man, Rack was the best. R.I.P. my friend, bro. I miss you.
Dude, many times on the Ziggy and the Nelson.
So let's see here. JFL's been playing since T3. Let's see here. Wow. I missed a lot. JFL, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't trying to ignore you. Let's see here.
We had an RIP, bro.
Yeah, we did have an RIP.
Dude, he was probably like the most. He was on the guest probably the most.
Oh yeah. I would think he had
him and Gifford
5 or 6. Giff had at least 3. I think Giff had. At
and then
least
my
4
brother
of the
was
two.
always randomly in.
Well,
he lived there.
Yeah. Let's see. Imagine what your strike throw game could be with King. Yeah, if I had the knowledge that I have now in Tekken when I played with King, I would probably have a much better King. I could probably make it to Fujin with King if I use that same strike throw that I do with Alisa. Change your King's throws up, Tombstone, Giant Swing, and Muscle Buster. I would try to Tombstone and then do like the flop off afterwards, and I would just always whiff that one all the time because that was one of the 3. Giant Swing I started learning towards the end. Never did Muscle Buster though. That was I think the half circle forward throw. I was always just too scared. It's a long input. You're 46, so you are 11 years older than me. Holy moly. T3. Never had a PlayStation, but you played at a friend's house. That's what James and I had to do with Nello. So he had the PlayStation in North Carolina, and we had the Super Nintendo here. And whenever he would come here, we'd always tell him, dude, bring your PlayStation, please. And he'd be like, no, my dad plays NHL, so I can't. Him and Uncle Johnny, or Uncle Ronnie, excuse me.
Dude, I think we had the 64 first, and like I think we had that for like 2 years before we got the PS, and it got to the point where like we were only allowed to play on certain days a week. Like each of us had our own days.
Because you would fight over it.
Yeah, it's like, and then my parents took away GoldenEye because they're like, we have like 12 other games, and like you guys only play this game. We should have saved fucking $1,000. I mean, games were only $30 back then, or whatever the fuck.
Believe it or well, so the used ones were more reasonably priced, but the new games were $60 from like regular Nintendo era. And they stayed 60
That's
up until
crazy.
It's so true. I looked it up when I was at a GameStop manager, and I was like, "Hey
That's
guys,
insane.
I hate to say it, but people were buying Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link for the same price."
Yeah,
that
but
you're
that
buying
game
this.
was a better game.
What, Zelda 2?
Well, I'm saying like those like if you bought Ocarina of Time, like you didn't need a patch. The game worked. You played the whole game through. It's a huge fucking game. You could literally be on it for days, weeks.
Yeah.
And like
No patch needed.
and never.
But the issue is there are games that you needed those patches. So I'm gonna go back into fighting games. there were
Yeah, but that's different. Those
infinites
are
and
different
stuff.
because it's like that's like playing a basketball game, and it's like it's a perfect shot, and then it just breaks off the rim for no reason, and it's like that's it. That's planned in the game.
No,
It's planned, bro.
I think it was overlooked because the testers didn't have the same will that
Well,
the fighters had.
if
This is a big thing. This topic is talked about in the FGC. Like, are the older games better for the same reason that we're talking about?
Yeah,
Like, there's
because
day
it's win
one
and lose.
patches, and there's still infinites being found. When back in the day, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's at least 3 characters that have infinites, like one touch of death. Then that's where a lot of people say, well, the old school games aren't the best because you've got touch of death combos.
yeah, but they get something that works, and they have to change it to keep people interested.
The meta change is what they call it.
You have to keep people interested, and
Yeah.
that's just like how you do it. And people want to find out what it is, and it's just like nothing's ever gonna be perfect, ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
they
that-
just
that's-
pushed back GTA again. That game is gonna come out as dog shit. It's gonna come out dog shit.
I hope that it doesn't come out as dog shit.
It's gonna come out.
But I do know it's going to come out with a lot of bugs because once again, the people that are so let's say that they pushed it back and the game was completed, and what they wanted to do was have people test it for the first 6 months or whatever that length of time that pushback was, right?
Yeah.
Those people that test, there's going to be, let's say it's even 200 people, 500 people, right? The amount of people that are going to be on the servers doing different things in that game are going to show bugs that no one would have thought of. Someone's going to fly a plane into another plane while having a helicopter in between, and they're going to collide and become the Eiffel Tower. Like, it's going to be things
Yeah.
like that. And, I mean, I'm on board with being able to change and patch up things like that. But if you're going to be selling a game for $100, like they're rumored to be selling that game for, you better not have that happen. You better not have server issues. SimCity 2009, 2010, I think it was SimCity 2010 on the PC, always online. Even if you didn't want to play online, you had to be online. Even single player. Those servers crashed for 3 days, 4 days. Because they weren't ready for it.
Yeah, you're gonna have so many people on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the remake of that game. Hit and run, bro.
I do want to finish up what JFL was talking about before because we have a couple of lines here. He was saying that he had the Nintendo growing up all the way through the GameCube. Kratos was Soul Calibur guest. I don't think Kratos was around in Soul Calibur 2. Kratos was the Mortal Kombat 9 guest. So we're talking about Soul Calibur 2. You had Link was GameCube. Xbox.
Oh, he's saying it was for PS.
Yeah, well, for PS, Kratos wasn't around yet. That was for PlayStation. PlayStation 2 is when Kratos came out. Soul Calibur 2 was on. Soul Calibur 2.
That's PlayStation 2.
I think that was.
Maybe PS2.
Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, PS2. But it wasn't. I don't think it was Kratos. You're going to look it up? Because there was an Xbox exclusive, a GameCube exclusive, and a PlayStation exclusive. And I am trying to remember without having to guess. Xbox, I would love to say Master Chief, but that was going to be PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. I'm drawing a blank.
Spawn.
Spawn was for Xbox?
Spawn's Xbox.
So Spawn was Xbox.
Hihachi?
It was Hayachi. He's a Tekken, though. It makes no sense. I guess Hayachi was like a bad guy and you couldn't play as him. Because I wanted to say Hayachi, but that's Tekken. Like, it didn't make sense to me. Cool. All right. That works out.
That's the PlayStation exclusive.
Hold on here. I know your streaming schedule changed. My bad for not catching your streams, man. Also, Gambit just came out on Rivals. Good for you, JFL. I hope you're not out yet. Good, he's still there. My new streaming schedule is Mondays and Tuesdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I do Mortal Kombat first and then Tekken afterwards. I put Street Fighter on the back burner for now. I kind of stopped having fun for a little bit, and I don't want to get aggravated. I'm having a lot of fun with Tekken, and I'm a Mortal Kombat player, so I'm going to continue Mortal Kombat on Monday and Tuesday, and Tekken is going to be game number 2.
And we'll probably be playing NHL.
Oh yeah, we are gonna be so
during this time.
During this time, yeah. So if you want to see, what would you say? 3 weeks would be safe.
Yeah, probably.
So 3 weeks from now, the Ziggy and the Nelson show, we're gonna be having the same type of format, but we're also gonna be playing NHL 2025. I guess it would be, or 2026. So we're gonna be NHL 2026. I know I have to do morning streams now. I used to do the night streams, but my family's schedule changed, so I have to do morning streams. It's kind of lame. Good luck trying to keep up with your typing. All right, well, at least you understand that I can't always keep up. Now you're speaking about some Just Cause because that game was sandbox. Oh, dude, Just Cause was awesome. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of that game.
I played 4.
Oh,
because that
cool.
just came out. But that thing is fucking insane.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want.
Just Cause, bro.
Fucking Just Cause, exactly. Oh, that's great. Yoda Vader. That was for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. You did not get to do Kratos. I told you, Kratos was MK9. That was a PlayStation exclusive, and they were supposed to do Master Chief for Xbox, but they didn't want... Microsoft did not want to see Master Chief getting his head ripped off and stuff like that. So that's not the thing. Soul Calibur 2, on the other hand, it was spawned for Xbox. For GameCube, it was Link, and PlayStation was Hayachi, which again I think is kind of crazy because Hayachi is a part of Tekken.
Yeah, but that's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
PS exclusive.
Only Sony. Let's see here. Yeah, you were right. I know I'm right, JFL. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. Like I've been a Mortal Kombat fan since I was 5 years old.
Yeah, I remember those commercials.
That's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Monday. I was too young for that, though. Because I'm too old to remember that shit. Nah, I'm too old for this shit. Danny Glover and whatnot. Old buddy. R.I.P. Predator 2. I think. Yeah. Yeah.
He's the cop.
Mm-hmm. Because Danny Glover is also Apollo Creed, right?
No.
Oh, then no. Wait, different guy. I think Apollo Creed is in Predator.
Yeah, he's in the first one.
Oh, and Danny Glover's in the second one. I'm right on both courts. All right, yeah.
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers. Oh man, R.I.P. him too.
R.I.P.
Both of them, man. Fuck. Also, Simba died. Fucking.
He's also Chubbs.
You're right, Chubbs Peterson.
Dude, my favorite part is just like how fake the hand is.
Oh God.
Do you ever see it?
Oh yeah.
It's like.
Is that big?
What if you have to watch it again? Look how long it is, because he's just holding it.
So I do know that it's a little long. I don't know if it's that long,
dude. No,
I remember when he does grab it, his whole hand crushes the fingers only.
But now, like when it's just like when he's like a scene where it's just like random in it, it's like.
Did you ever see Aladdin and the 40 Thieves or something like that back in the day? Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
So, what you just reminded me of, because you were saying he holds it up like this, in Aladdin and the Prince of 30 Thieves or whatever the fuck it was, old buddy had a golden hand that if you touched anything with it, it turned to gold. And, like, you know, he held it like that. So I was just thinking about the big golden hand when you said, I was like, oh, Chubbs Peterson's got the gold hand. Oh, man.
Chubbs.
Yeah, what can I say? I got a young kid's mind, I guess. Oh, we covered a lot of topics today.
We've been around, bro. It's almost 10.
Yeah, hey, you know, we started 7:30, 8:30, so it's 2.5 hour podcast. I mean, we covered the base. I think the only thing we didn't talk about was sports. We had government.
Dude.
We had video games.
Jack
Hughes. Movies.
Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes?
Who's Jack Hughes? Like the best player on the Devils, or one of the best players on the Devils.
Oh.
Superstar.
Oh, okay.
He He got injured at dinner. He cut his hand. And they don't know how long he's gonna be out. And it's like everyone's like it's a freak accident.
He didn't just tape it up and go. It's
no,
that bad.
like it's bad. Apparently, it's bad.
He was slicing a bagel.
A glass, or it was at a restaurant.
That sucks. He was slicing a bagel. I'm telling you, it was buttering his bread.
Dude, I fucking hit myself with a butter knife the other day, dude. I couldn't imagine. The gash was insane.
Yes.
And I felt it like,
especially if you get it in one of your palm veins.
Oh yeah.
Because that
never
like
stop bleeding.
that's what I remember when I was a kid, and it was with a plastic knife. I was cutting a bagel, and I went right through, and I cut myself, and I caught myself right here, and yeah, it was bad. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I didn't go to the hospital. It was a plastic knife, but it cut me in that little.
You can though.
Yeah,
Gets deep enough.
I definitely could have.
If
but
it was
I'm
a
not
real
gonna lie
knife.
and say that. But that's. I'm happy I learned when it was a plastic knife, because
Most
if I did it
kids
when I was
should
a
be
real knife,
fucking-
holy fuck, bro, that'd be horrible. So
Yeah,
anyway,
my wife owns a bagel store, and when she watched me cut some bagels, she's like, "You're a piece of shit."
yeah, but she has nothing to do. Bro. I worked at Dunkin'. She puts a thing in a slicer, and she goes
slice it.
and
Yeah,
just punches
that
right
should
through.
be in every kitchen.
It should. I agree. I was there for 4 years, and we never had to sharpen it once, and it worked every time.
Yeah, it's just cutting bread. Like
As long
it
as
shouldn't
you
dull
did
it
over
at
and
all.
over. I mean, and even if it dulls it, you have a press behind it that just pushes through.
Yeah.
So
it's more of a splitter.
Yeah.
Than a cutter.
It's there. All right, JFL, thanks, man. You have a wonderful day.
Good night,
I do
bro.
hope that I didn't miss that before you left. Thank you for tuning into the Ziggy and the Nelson show, though. We're going to be leaving probably in about 5-10 minutes ourselves, so thank you again.
But yeah, so if you want to become president,
we're going
you
to
have
talk about
to.
that.
You definitely have to cross the aisle.
Well,
in there, dude, there's red lines, bro. There's shit that they believe in.
Yes, there is, and I do
Like,
know that you
I
have to
agree,
extend the
okay.
olive branch. And what I think that we'll have the advantage of with that is that
Well, because states shouldn't be wasting time on something that can just be solved by the federal government.
no, I don't agree with that.
If you're gonna allow if it's between 6 and 13 weeks, then just come up with a number that everybody can agree with.
So this is where on that particular take,
Because they're not stopping abortions.
Nope.
Everywhere.
Nope. And listen, I do agree that you should have an example of what the federal government believes that the timeline should be, but I think that the federal government should stay out of state controlled topics as much as possible, because I want the states to be able to vote for their own rights and opportunities. The way that we have it right now, where you can have abortions, for any medical reason, whether it's, bad for the mom, bad for the baby, if there was a rape case, abortions are fine. You can do that. And then you can say up to 12 weeks, is what the federal government believes that is a good number for the states to run by. But I want you and your citizens to vote on that, because if you, I'm almost done. If you allow the federal government to have that 12-week ban on every state for abortions, what's next? You're a smart man. What would be coming next? Gun laws by the federal government.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's
but
not fair.
But that's where we go back to what we said, where the things in the Constitution or the Bill of Rights, they can't fuck with that. But abortion is not in there.
Okay.
And
so,
that's it's a new thing, because abortions weren't a thing in 1776.
No, they weren't.
Like, people, that's not a medical thing that they were thinking about. Like nothing that we have today was anywhere close to being a thing back then. Realistically.
So what we would be running on is kind of the Old Testament and the New Testament would be the best example that I can give. Not to its extent of an example, but like the Old Testament being, this is what 1777 discussed and decided would be the basis of our future moving forward. But in the new Bill of Rights or the New Testament, well, we've got abortions now. We've got, transgender
But that's not going to
law.
be a
Like,
right.
we
It's
had to
not a
talk about-
right. It's not going to be a right.
Well, so that's why I didn't want to. I shouldn't have said Bill of Rights.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's not. It doesn't need to be like it's the like. I obviously know what you're saying, but it's like it's just like this is what's allowed for medically. Like like after 13 weeks, you can't have an abortion unless it's for the reasons that you said before.
Those are the medical reasons. But
Like, that's it.
That's kind of what I mean, though. Like when you have like this is what we were founded
It just
on.
wastes the time of things that should be being talked about. Because it's not important. It's not important. Because if you really want it, if it's really important, then it shouldn't be allowed to happen.
Well, that's where you're saying that we can't go, though.
But that's what I'm talking about. So then it just this is what it's allowed to happen. If you don't want to do it, don't fucking do it. If you want to do it, don't talk about it like it's the best thing you've ever done because that's also fucked up.
Yeah. Well, so
Like-
I'm on board with that. And what
It
it
just
comes
shouldn't
down
be a thing. Like you just shouldn't be like having to talk about it. I shouldn't know that you want to have abortions. It should just be like if you need to do it, go fucking do it.
Well, that's the free will, and that's the free speech, and just like
Yeah,
people,
just like-
people are going to be saying that anyway.
Because like
Now-
if you want me to think you're a good person, still after you did it for no reason, for no real reason, I'm not gonna do that. So don't fucking tell me.
Yeah, and well, that's where the issues are coming with the abortion talk. Is that there are people that want to rub it in your face and say, "Ha ha, you
Yeah.
know, I killed a child for no reason."
Yeah, but
But then when you talk to them,
but they're saying they're not killing a kid, and then they're like, "Haha, I killed a kid." It's like so then you shouldn't get to do it.
well, so that's
But I don't want that person to have a kid. I don't want that kid to have that fucking person as their parent.
So then, would you say give the option of sterilization? I mean, that's already on the table, though. It's already like, you can get
Well,
your tubes
so I don't know. Have you ever seen the show Yellowstone?
No.
Well, in this show, they take the girl to get abortion, but it happens to be on a Native American place. And if you go there for an abortion, they take away all your ovaries.
Oh wow! Okay, so
So it's like if you can do it, but you're never doing this again.
That's what I was saying with sterilization. So like this.
But
is
that's
your,
what so it is done.
and that would, I mean, realistically,
But that's
If-
they say guys should just be forced into having a vasectomy at whatever at 18.
well, no, because that goes against their own "my body, my rights" thing. You know, like you.
Well,
you
that's
can't
but they
tell me
say
what
it's
to do.
because ours is reversible.
So what? They can get a reversible version.
Well, they get their tubes tied.
Well, no, that's when they get burned off and stuff. But there's
No,
a way
I don't know.
No, they get burned. I got schooled on this fucking 15 years ago. It's like, oh, yeah, you guys get your tubes tied, just untie them.
No, they just fucking they cinch them.
So listen, I don't want to hear shit from a woman who says that a vasectomy is
Well, 'cause it's
what do they
invasive?
say? It's non. I don't want to say life threatening because it's not that. They say it's like.
I don't even like think. Dude,
what's
every
the
time
term?
I hear the word vasectomy and like talk about it, my right nut hurts.
Well, because they're still making an incision, and I can't think of the term because my wife said it to me a couple of times, and I'm like, so.
Arthroscopic, like are you talking about like the type of surgery?
They say it's like non-intrusive. That's it.
Oh,
The men's is
Well, yeah,
non-intrusive. I go,
they still
okay, you
cut
tell
you
me
open.
what is non-intrusive about staring a guy in the face
I
10
can't-
inches away from me
Guys,
who lifts my dick up,
fucking dick.
cuts it, and then cuts it again, and then sews it back together. Oh, but you're awake during the whole thing.
That's even
Oh, cool! So I get
worse.
to watch this guy fucking
Fuck
mutilate
you.
me?
You
Dude,
put me out.
Like, you can't tell
Dude,
me
that
it's
didn't put me out.
non-invasive.
Non-invasive.
Non-invasive. There's everything invasive about that.
I'm
You're
invaded.
cutting me
You're cutting my
open.
balls.
Yeah, so
You're
that's
cinching my balls, bro.
it's
Dude.
propaganda. Oh, it's non-intrusive,
Listen.
non-invasive. They have to singe our tubes. Well, they have to fucking. cut my
I
dick
will
open.
not be if you have to be awake for it. I will not be awake.
Oh, same. So, one, I'm never getting one. I planted flag. I already
No,
told
yeah,
my
I
wife,
don't-
and she knows.
I'll just put
Secondly,
a condom on. Like it's not that hard.
I've got a pretty good pull-out game.
I
I've
thought
got another 10 years I have to worry
I
about.
really, I thought I did, but I gotta.
Hey, I've got two
I gotta.
mistakes.
I can show you a couple I'm running around.
I know what you mean. But besides those,
I was good for 15 years, man.
Yeah.
I had a good run.
I have been good for 11 right now. So oh no, it'd be 10 because my daughter. So you want to hear a funny story? The first time that my wife and I went out without Mikey, like it was like 6 months after he was born or 7 months after we were born, we finally went out. We went to a bowling alley. We watched Chris Woodman bowl in his league, and we ended up doing it in his mom's car. And 3 weeks later, we had Belle. Oh, here we go. We're pregnant again. Whatever it was, 6 weeks later.
Like, oh God.
Yeah, we have Irish twins.
It's all right.
Yeah, we couldn't keep our hands off each other. What can I say?
Hey.
That was funny, man. Okay, but we are a little past 10 o'clock. We've been doing this for about 2.5 hours now,
it's
guys.
a long time.
Listen, we don't normally do this on Friday nights, but for those of you who did stop in on Friday, thank you very much. We are on Tuesday nights. 7:30 is a good time to look out for us because there's a very good chance we're starting at 7:30 on Tuesdays. If not, we're going to be starting at 8 o'clock guaranteed. In about 3 weeks, a month to be safe, we're going to be at the Pit Studio.
And
we're going to be doing...
We can do that anytime.
All right, cool. So we can figure it out because I'm off on Tuesdays, so I can end up just coming in. If you're off, so I can come in at like 5 o'clock even. Like whatever. After dinner is what it's gonna end up being. I'm gonna have to do the dinner thing with the family, but yeah, right after dinner I'll pop on over,
all good.
do a couple hours there, and it'll be an end of an era. We will no longer Mr. Quick. That's right, man. Thank you for showing us that you're still out there. Get some fireworks. We lost the Nelson. We got to move him forward a little bit, but he's in there too. There we go. All right. So we're gonna be hanging out in 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're 4 days away from the next show, and I hope you guys had fun. We're gonna find some new clips. What we didn't have a lot of this time were clips to react to and
but we did watch a plane crash and 9/11.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even. So much for popular culture,
Dude,
right?
Oh,
Golly.
and we never finished the North Carolina story.
The whole reason that we were talking about kegs. Okay, so I'm gonna jump to the front of that. What was funny about that was no, because it's 3 sentences long. Ready? We drained 60 beers in 4 hours. We needed more beer, so the next morning we looked for a keg, and we went to every liquor store that we could think of. And one of the funniest things was, "Hey, we're looking for a keg," and the guy goes, "What do you mean a keg?" And we go, like a keg of beer, and he goes, "Why do you need a keg?" And we go, "Well, we need beer, and like a lot of it, and we bought 4 or 5 cases yesterday, and we went through it, so we're looking for a keg."
But Woody had to do this by himself.
And this was at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre place, right? Yep. Do you want to tell that part? Because I wasn't there.
Dude, that was like, I walk in with him, and then I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Set the scene.
Wasn't it like it was like a red wooden shack, basically. And when you walked in, it was just dark, and it was just, because there, it's just liquor stores.
Yeah. ABC's is for liquor, and then you have your supermarkets and your gas stations for beer.
Which is why they were all like, what are you talking about?
What do
so
you
we had to
mean?
find a beer distributor
Yeah.
that gives it to bars.
So
it was a weird place that just like delivers alcohol everywhere.
It was in the middle of like a tobacco field, fucking bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, they're like,
all
just
right?
buy 24 packs,
and
they didn't sell 30 packs. We're like,
Yeah.
but we need 2 30s.
And they said, "Oh, well, we don't have 30s. We have 24s."
We had 2 12s.
That's why we had
2 24s and a 12 pack.
That's why we had so many different cases and beers, and that's why we needed the keg. So I'm going to set the scene a little better. Have you ever seen the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with what's the bitch's name from Seventh Heaven?
Biel?
Jessica Biel. So if you see that where they have the meat shop with the fucking
it
the
really
dark,
was that place.
It was the same place. I swear to God, they shot the fucking film there. It was nuts. So I was there day 1 when we finally found the place. The next day was because we had to order it. They had to have it, like refilled or whatever it was. So that's when Jake and Woody went in the next day. But I was there for the first day, and I'm telling you, we walked in and there was bad meat with flies fucking all over it. The guy behind the counter had a straw hat, and he was just like, "Hey, gentlemen, what are we doing today?" And I was like, I'm fucking terrified. Like, hey, we were told that we can get a keg of beer here, and with the other 5 places that had no idea what we were talking about, I was worried this guy was gonna be like, "Oh, wow, what do you mean?" But he was, "Oh yeah, we got it for you. It'll be 24 hours. You guys be in there tomorrow. You guys need to rent a what is that? A fucking
Tap.
And we're like, "Yeah, we're gonna need a tap." And the guy hooked us up. It was cool, but holy fuck, man, it was. That was the scariest place I've been to a bunch of weird New Jersey places, like sanctuary sanitariums and stuff like that. In the middle of the night,
We sat in
Devil's
the front
Tree.
seat.
I was there at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I thought I was
It
going to
was
get
creepy.
abducted into the back room with a goddamn Leatherface. Fucking popped me in the head. I was terrified, man. Whew. All right, so.
That's funny.
That's the end of the.
Oh, and
North
we
Carolina
drank
story.
that in 24 hours.
Oh yeah, we floated the keg in fucking 24 hours. We'll show you. I'll show you the pictures next time that we're on. We have Chris Woodman out the door. Oh my god. We each took a picture with the keg. So I'm holding it like a Stanley Cup. I'm holding it like this with the number 1, and you had Chris out the back door. James I think was holding it like a Tuscan Raider. I don't remember what your picture was, but man,
If you have a picture of me, that's something I never seen.
I just know maybe you didn't get a picture. You may have been hungover. It was the morning. Holy fuck, man, that was that the same trip that Uncle Howie came back and he goes, "Smells like goddamn brewery in here." Was that one? That was the night that we went out to the Kangaroo, and we got there at 1:58 in the morning, and they closed at 2 a.m. Well, they didn't close, but they closed the beer. You couldn't buy beer anymore. 1:58, I had the receipt, and they had a window, and you had to put money through the window, and they had a fucking bank slot. So they put the case in the bank slot. It was, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was. We went to see Mueller.
ECU.
That was that
East
year.
Carolina University.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we went to ECU that weekend.
Yeah.
What a wild. We got to talk about
Dude,
this next time.
I don't even know how we got back.
I don't remember.
After we went to Waffle House.
I was gonna say we went to Waffle House. That's all I remember.
I don't remember how I drove home.
It was you and I think I was in Nelson's car because Nelson drove and you drove.
Yeah, I drove behind him.
Yeah, I think that you were with James and
yeah, because I had to stop for James.
James didn't even make it into Waffle House, right? Did he?
No, he
sleep
never.
through it?
He slept through it, and
Yeah.
he puked like halfway home.
Oh, that sucks.
He's like, pull over.
Oh, yeah, see.
No, yeah, I had Georgia. And who's the tallest one? The really
Oh, A. Lee. I forgot
was
A.
in
Lee
there.
was there.
A.
So
Lee.
it was you, James, A. Lee, and Georgia,
And-
me,
yeah.
Woody, and Nello. Because it was, yeah. Oh man, that was a good.
Because James
weekend
was in the
then.
middle in the back.
Yeah, I was passenger.
And he
seat.
hit the. He said he was just staring at the middle. He's like, bruh.
That was one hell of a night, though. One hell of a weekend. Dude, he said that. Holy fuck.
That was Daytona.
Daytona. Oh my.
Yeah.
That was
Trevor who?
Trevor. I picked my college courses last night. Bane. Trevor Bane. Fucking 18 years. I don't even think he was 18. I think he was 17. I don't know how he just got his license like a year before that or something. Trevor, I just picked my college courses last week. He was in high school, bro.
Dude, like,
He was
Howie
still in high
picked
school.
his head down right after he won and goes, Trevor who?
Trevor who?
God damn.
Trevor Bain. Yeah, what a win. Bro, Shauna Robinson had like 8 races in by then, and she couldn't even crack the top 20. Trevor, get myself a guidance counselor, Bain, wins the Daytona his first try. What the fuck? Wow. Now we got our sports in. We had everything. We had music, we had video games, we had movies, we had sports, and we had popular culture, and then we even added in Ziggy and the Nelson for president 2028. No, that's not right. I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is
Yeah.
right. Good. All right, yeah. Can't be making mistakes yet. Trust your gut. Listen, we will see you guys
Have a
on
great night.
Tuesday.
Good weekend.
All right, yeah, we've got a weekend coming up. I will be live Monday and Tuesday with Ziggy and the Nope. Now I messed up the other way. Fuck. Monday and Tuesday with
Mallrat.
NJ Mallrat at the Rat Nest, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mortal Kombat and Tekken. And then on Tuesday night, 7:30, be ready for the Ziggy and the Nelson show. We're winding down the Rat Nest hours. We're going to be moving on over to the Ziggy and the Nelson YouTube page when we actually hit the Rat Nest. Nope, the pit. We're going to get in the pit and try and love someone. And yeah, we're going to be...
The Rat Pit.
Yeah, the Rat Pit. We're going to call it the Rat Pit. Yeah, so we're going to be moving on over to a designated Ziggy and the Nelson page in the next 3 weeks. But we're going to hang out with the rats for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and we're going to see you then, all right? Mr. Quick, Tekken Tuesday on a Monday. That's right. Tekken Tuesday on Mondays for the next 3 or 4 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Peace.